Fans, tonight before we get the action underway, we ask that you stand and share a moment of silence for our servicemen and women who are defending our country, both home and abroad, and to all of our military veterans for their service to our great nation. ENG Lending and the Big Sticks believe that every day is Veterans Day. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please remain standing, remove your hats, and stand at attention for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark as the Badlands Big Sticks kick off their final home series of the regular season before the playoffs, the start of a 5-game series against the Western Nebraska Pioneers, all the way from Gering, Nebraska. Luke Stara on the call for tonight's Independence League contest as the Big Sticks looking to continue the success from the Gem City Bison road trip, and overall in that series, a 5-game series against the Bison, or rather a 6-game series against the Bison, where the Big Sticks were able to win 5 out of 6. 5 wins against the Bison. The sole loss, the first home game for the Gem City Bison, 7-4. And aside from that, the Big Sticks trip to Laramie was a success, rattling off 3 straight against the Bison by scores of 11-5, 9-2, and then the final game on the 18th, 3 days ago, 2 days off for the Big Sticks, an 8-2 win over the Gem City Bison. As we have our ceremonial first pitch there, I'd swing and miss at that ball any day of the week. But with that, we will get right into our starting lineups. First, for the Western Nebraska Pioneers, starting at pitcher on the mound for the Pioneers is going to be Gunnar Nartker. Then behind the plate receiving the pitches, Tyler Mead at catcher. The first baseman, Shane Jamison, will be playing the 3. At the 4, Stevie Hom playing second base. At third, Ryan Callahan. And then at short, Isaac Lopez to round off the infield. Then as we head into the outfield, Jason Luke at left field, Eric Smelko at center, and Alex Zerfus in right field with the DH for the Pioneers, PK Walsh. And moving over to the Big Stick side of things, Braxton Greenberg is going to have another start tonight. Limited pitches, but he will make the start tonight for the Big Sticks. Daniel Rogers at catcher. Then at first base, Derek Calvillo. Second, Sean D. And then third, Alex Erlov with Alex Thurston at shortstop. Rounding off the infield, heading to the outfield, Austin Bunn in left field. a new player for the Big Sticks, one of Cam Johnson's boys, as I like to call him, Jake Brill, starting at center field from Des Moines Area Community College, DMAC, and then in right field, the usual suspect, Carson Lundmark, will round off the infield and outfield for the Big Sticks, with the DH being another new guy, Gunnar Hansen, who's going to pick up the designated hitter role. And of course, the Big Sticks led by head coach Cam Johnson, and then the Pioneers led by Antonio Garcia, assisted by Trent Kiefer, Chris Gabus, and Mikey Kalia. And of course, for the Big Sticks, the assistant coach Cameron Guevara and the pitching coach Jordan Price. But it's nice to be back in Dickinson for a nice long 5-game series, not nearly as long as the last homestand for the Big Sticks, which included 5 games against the Fremont Moo and 2 home games against the Gem City Bison before continuing that series on the road. And as I said, Braxton Greenberg on the mound for the Big Sticks tonight. The Plymouth, Minnesota native goes to Mayville State. His last start was against the Gem City Bison at home on the 13th, where the Big Sticks won 5-4 over the Bison. He pitched 2 2/3 innings, only gave up a hit, 3 walks, with 3 strikeouts in his first appearance since the 18th of June, and he's making his second start in over a month for the Big Sticks tonight. So, leadoff batter for the Pioneers, as Greenberg's going to get a strike call there, is going to be Eric Smelko. As I said, a nice day here. A little bit of a hot one as it reached the 90s today, but nothing the Big Sticks, both fans and players, can't handle, as the 0-1 from Greenberg swung on and missed by Smelko to put him in an 0-2 hole here. But again, the Pioneers and the Big Sticks have already met previously in the season, with the Pioneers winning 2 games as that 0-2 misses from Greenberg to make the count 1-2. The Pioneers and the Big Sticks in the first series, a 3-game series between the two squads, the 7th, 8th, and 9th of June. The Big Sticks were able to get a 7-1 win over the, were able to get a 3-1 win over the Pioneers, as Greenberg gets a strikeout of Eric Smelko on the 1-2 pitch. Big Sticks were able to win the final game of the series 3-1, but the Pioneers winning the first 2 games 8-1 and 14-9. As the Big Sticks here looking to try and get a bit of revenge on the Pioneers. And Braxton Greenberg off to a good start with a strikeout of the leadoff batter, Eric Smelko. First pitch here on Isaac Lopez, called strike 1. And Braxton Greenberg, it's nice to see him back on the mound for the Big Sticks once again, as his 0-1 pitch swung on. This one hit to second here. The throw from D to first is in time for the second out of the inning. So looking to prevent a 1-2-3 inning here, Shane Jameson from Seattle University, Lummi Island, Washington, is looking to try and start the Pioneers off with a run here at the top of the first inning, but 2 straight outs of Smelko and Lopez makes Jameson's job that much more difficult. Greenberg's first pitch, nice off speed, gets the strike call to make it an 0-1 count on Jameson. The 0-1 swung on, foul down the first base line, and that'll put Jameson in an 0-2 hole against Greenberg, as Greenberg already 1 strikeout this inning, looking for his second. There's Greenberg. 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3, outside part of the plate with the fastball, 88 miles an hour, as Braxton Greenberg gets 2 strikeouts here in the top of the first inning, and a ground out from Isaac Lopez. And that will make it a quick 1-2-3 inning. And with that, we will take a short break, headed to the bottom of the first. Braxton Greenberg doesn't look like he's missed too much. Nice inning there from Greenberg. And as I said, we'll take a short break. But when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
Are you ready for summer fun and adventure? Spend an exciting time at Badlands Ministries just south of Medora, where you'll grow in faith and have the time of your life. For over 90 years, Badlands Ministries has provided a safe place for people of all ages and denominations to experience Christ's love. Take a leap of faith and enjoy the many activities from ropes courses, fun Bible studies, crazy games, hiking, swimming, campfires, songs, skits, and more. Call or go to badlandsministries.org. See you at camp.
After the game, stop by Blue 42 Grill and Bar and top off the evening with a burger and beer. Blue 42 is a great place to meet your friends after the Big Sticks game. Try one of our 24 rotating beers we have on tap, and while we specialize in handcrafted burgers, our appetizers are out of this world. Log on to blue42grill.com for a complete menu and to see what beers we have on tap. Blue 42 Grill and Bar, located in historic downtown Dickinson. See you after the game.
We share the same frustrations, and the same things make us proud. We witnessed their first smile together. We are here for you when you need us most. CHI St. Alexius Health. Imagine better health.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. Braxton Greenberg, 2 strikeouts, including the strikeout of Shane Jamison to end the inning for the Pioneers as he gets the fastball outside part of the plate for the 3rd out. And now for the Big Sticks to lead things off. As I said, Jake Brill, the center fielder. As I said, one of Cam's boys, D-Mac from Maple, Wisconsin. We get our first look at him here tonight as he comes out to Sweet Child of Mine. And that's always something I enjoy. I love hearing those hard rock classics as walk-up songs. So we'll get our first look at the center fielder here. Gunnar Nartker, as I said, the pitcher tonight for the Pioneers, starting on the mound. As his first pitch misses outside for a ball one, 2-0 on the season, including a 7-3 win over the Sodbusters, in which he pitched 6 innings, allowed 6 hits and 2 runs across. As that 1-0 pitch misses low, bounces up and over the head of Meade behind the plate to make it a 2-0 count, in which he allowed 2 runs to score, had 5 strikeouts and 26 batters, and then his next start, you're going to think I'm lying, but a 23-16 win against the Gem City Bison as Brill fouls this one down the third base line to make it a 2-1 count, in which he allowed 8 hits, 6 runs across, 3 of them earned, with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts and 22 batters in total over the season. The 6'8 freshman from Garden City Community College, 27 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, 29 hits allowed, and has started 4 games for the Pioneers. As that 2-1 pitch inside corner gets the strike call, and after Brill started in the count up 2-0, he's going to be in an even count here, 2-2. Again, Narker, a 6'8 freshman, as that 2-2 pitch misses inside on the breaking ball to make it a full count here for Brill. Carson Lundmark on deck for the Big Sticks. The 3-2 pitch swung on by Brill, hit hard towards the third baseman Callahan. His throw, a couple hops. They're going to say the throw beats him out there as it enters the glove of Jamison for the first out of the inning. A very bang-bang play there at first base, but Brill unable to put a runner on for Carson Lundmark. And Carson Lundmark leading the league in home runs with 9 this season. His 3-run shot against the Gem City Bison propelled him to that top spot. So he retakes the lead from Graffin Scansey of the Fremont Moo. As I said, the Big Sticks over 20 home runs this season, so nearly half of them are from Carson Lundmark. First pitch here from Nartker, misses outside to make it a 1-0 count. And I was talking to Carson about it, and he said combined over the past 2 seasons with the Big Sticks, throughout the whole season he hit 8 home runs combined through both of those seasons, and he's already eclipsed that with 9 here, and we still have 10 games left, including tonight. Austin Bunn on deck for the Big Sticks. See if Carson Lundmark can start the hitting off for the Big Sticks here in the bottom of the first. The 2-0 pitch swung on, a chopper down the first base line into the glove of Jamison, and he steps on first for the second out of the inning. It looks like maybe both the Pioneers and the Big Sticks are going to trade 1, 2, 3 innings here. As Austin Bunn stepping into the box here, batting .309 on the season, Austin Bunn. As he's just over Lundmark when it comes to averages, and always a threat for Austin Bunn to get a home run. He got his first one against the Bison of the season, as that first pitch called strike 1. Low and away to make it an 0-1 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Nartker's 0-1, breaking ball. They're going to get that outside call, and that'll make an 0-2 count here for Austin Bunn. So he's going to have to battle his way back into the count here with Nartker, the 0-2. And that one plunks Bunn, but they're going to say no. I thought they might say that hit his bat, but Bunn shaking off that left hand that took the brunt of that ball. And so with a hit by pitch, first runner on for the Big Sticks, and first runner on of the ball game as Austin Bunn moves to first, and Daniel Rogers, the catcher tonight for the Big Sticks, now stepping into the box. It's the lefty trying to send Austin Bunn further along here from first. Gunnar Nartker, after getting 2 outs of the Big Sticks, looking to try and get out of this inning here. That first pitch low, called ball 1, and Rogers, kind of like we've seen with Calvillo and Jaden Gibson this season, flips between first base, catcher, and at some points plays DH for the Big Sticks, as that 1-0 pitch called strike 1. Outside part of the zone to make it an even count 1-1. Scott Young behind the plate for this ball game. It's the home plate umpire. Nartker on the 1-1. That one misses. A good block behind the plate from Meade, as that'll make it a 2-1 count and not allow Bunn to reach first. Again, talking about the Big Sticks, the Pioneers coming off a successful series themselves, as in a 5-game series with the Spearfish Sasquatch, they were able to win 4 of them, 6-5, by scores of 6-5, 7-4, 13-6, and 5-0. Were their 4 wins, and then on that 5-0 win, doubleheader that ball game, or that day, and the Sasquatch were able to claim the last game of the series, 12-10 over the Pioneers. It was a successful homestand for the Pioneers. They finish their road trip of the season. This will be their final time playing away from home before 2 series at home. As this 2-2 grounded, nice snag from Jamison as he's able to dive and get that ball in his glove. Step on first for the third out of the inning. So after Austin Bunn was able to get on first off of the hit by pitch of Gunnar Narker, Narker able to rely on Jamison at first for the third out of the inning. So through one, no score and no hits for both teams. As we'll move to the top of the second, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
One of the kids asked, "Why are you helping us?" It just made me realize that this is why I'm doing it. Because of that question right there, we're going to be working with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital.
We don't just want to be the face of something, we want to get involved and do good things for other people because it makes you feel good.
From day one, Choice Bank has been extremely excited to partner with us. When you have partners and people that are that committed to what you're doing, that's when you have success, and that's when you are able to help more people and make a difference.
It's been a difficult year for some of us, and Consolidated is here to help by providing the Affordable Connectivity Program to qualifying customers. If anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits, Consolidated may be able to reduce your current broadband bill by up to $30 a month. Visit acpbenefit.org to learn more and to see if you qualify. Consolidated. Reach the world from here.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing.
To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. The Big Sticks and the Pioneers, through the first inning of play, 7 batters able to get an at-bat between both teams in that first inning. No runs and no hits across, with Austin Bunn being the only base runner on for both teams in that first inning after he was hit by Gunnar Narker. But he was left stranded on first as Daniel Rogers grounded out to first. A nice snag from Shane Jamison at first as he corrals that ball, able to step on first. And now we're in the top of the second inning. Leadoff batter for the Pioneers, Alex Zerfus, one of the few Gonzaga players on this team for the Pioneers. And that's just some wicked break there from Greenberg as he fires that one into the zone to make it an 0-1 count. As Greenberg, through 1 inning, 2 strikeouts of the 3 batters he's faced, is 0-1. Can't get the swing on that high ball there of Zerfus, and that'll make it a 1-1 count. But again, for the Big Sticks, before the final game against the Gem City Bison, 3 wins seem to be the cap on starting pitchers, as another great pitch there from Greenberg makes it a 1-2 count as he gets the strike call and Zerfus looking. But the Big Sticks were finally able to get over that hump of 3 wins. Jonathan Lerma in that 8-2 win, getting his 4th win on the season. As the Big Sticks, as I said, it just seemed like it was hard for them to get over that hump of 4 wins, but maybe the curse is a bit broken as Jonathan Lerma getting that 4th win to make it 4-1 on the season. As that 2-2 pitch misses outside for Greenberg. So he'll face his first real test here with a full count on Zerfus. Zerfus batting .338 with 21 RBIs. Greenberg's 3-2, swung on, foul tipped. That one just goes over the press box. As Zerfus battling here. Again, both these teams have already clinched a playoff spot after the 30th of July, heading into August. As the Pioneers, that 3-2 pitch misses upstairs, and that will be a walk of Alex Zerfus to put a runner on first for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. as it will be Ryan Callahan, the third baseman from Overland Park, Kansas. Overland Park, a lovely spot in Kansas. Went there a couple years ago with a couple of my friends back home. Went to Top Golf, Worlds of Fun. It's a great time as it's right next to Kansas City. And here with a runner on first, Callahan fouls that one off into himself. That'll make it an 0-1 count on the beer batter tonight. The third baseman gets the honor. Again, downstairs with the combination of Steve, Jamie, and Justin. They've picked well this season on the batters who get the honor of beer batter or ice cream batter as Greenberg's 0-1. Not this time, as that 0-1's taken into center field, and that one will drop. Zerfus is going to be held up at second here, so 2 runners on for Braxton Greenberg. After a walk of Zerfus, and Callahan takes that base hit into center field. Now that sets it up for PK Walsh, the DH for the Pioneers. A chance to get the first runs across here, as that was the first hit of the ball game, courtesy of Callahan. It's Greenberg. Corners creeping in here for the Big Sticks. First pitch called strike 1. That ball breaks into the zone. And Calvillo at first and Erlob at third. Corners creeping in to the infield turf as the 0-1 from Greenberg gets the strike call. As Walsh watches both pitches go by, and that puts an 0-2 hole that Walsh is going to have to get out of. 0-2 lifted into left field, and that one is going to drop over the Big Sticks infield. So a single there from PK Walsh loads the bases with no outs for the Pioneers. A chance for Tyler Mead to send the first runs of the ball game home for the Pioneers. And in just the third home series of the season, both these teams battle that out. The Big Sticks going 1-2 in the first home series. As Greenberg, first pitch misses low and away for ball 1. Again, Gunnar Narker did appear in that game, got credited with the save. 4 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits and no runs across. The 1-0 from Greenberg, swung on. This one hit high into left center, as this will give a chance for the first run to come across. The throw into third now. They do get the out at third. Zerfus scores for the Pioneers, and actually they're going to call the runner at third safe, Callahan, as the ball must have popped out of Erlob's glove. As the throw in clearly gets the, oh no, he doesn't get it down in time. Callahan's able to slide into third, as that will make it 1 out for the for the Pioneers, as the Pioneers take a 1-0 lead over the Big Sticks after that sac fly by PK Walsh. First pitch swung on here by Jason Luke. That will exit the park behind the net to make it an 0-1 count. But the Pioneers strike first off of that sac fly from Tyler Mead. So Luke fouls this one off once again into the hands of Eric Smelko in the dugout, as it'll give a chance for Greenberg to try for his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Runners on the corners. Greenberg's 0-2, swung on, chop foul down the first base line. We'll see how Greenberg's able to respond to that run across. We'll see if he can, after having the bases loaded and no outs, see if he can get out of this inning, maybe a double play here. Is 0-2, and that one is going to hit Jason Luke and load the bases once again for the Pioneers. As Greenberg hits Luke there, and with one out, bases loaded for the Pioneers. Callahan at third, PK Walsh at second, and now Jason Luke on first. So that makes way for Stevie Hom. The second baseman for the Pioneers, a chance to try and drive another run in. It's Greenberg. First pitch, misses outside for ball one. Again, double play for the Pioneers would end the inning. With having the bases loaded now twice, once with no outs and now with one out. Be a big win for Greenberg as the 1-0 swung on, hit into the glove of Erlob. He can't get the double play at third, but a nice snag there on that line drive by Hom, as that will be the second out of the inning. Nice reaction there from Erlob. And now with two outs and still the bases loaded, the center fielder Eric Smelko back up to bat. So he looks for a bit of an answer after he was struck out from Greenberg in the first at bat of the ball game. He takes this one foul past the Big Sticks dugout to put him in the early 0-1 count. But again, the Big Sticks last home series of the regular season, 5 home games in front of the Dickinson crowd. Here is the 0-1 from Greenberg. Swung on, lifted into right field. Lundmark tracking it back in before the warning track makes the catch for the third out of the inning. And Greenberg, even having the bases loaded and no outs, only surrenders one run as the Big Sticks, a little minor victory there as they head to the bottom of the second inning, down just one run as the Pioneers put the first run across of the ball game. But heading to the bottom of the second, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
I wonder how much my car is worth. I just don't drive it anymore.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
I'm tired of my old car. I just want something different.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
What about boats and campers?
Dan Porter Motors will buy it. Now, for a limited time, Dan Porter Motors will give you the most for your car, boat, pickup, camper, motorcycle, jet ski, tractor. You get the picture. Just stop in, give them the keys, and they'll write you a check. It's that simple. See Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
Big Boy Toys.
It's more than an international nonprofit organization. The Fraternal Order of Eagles is all about people helping people. They donate more than $10 million a year to local communities, fundraisers, charities, and more. On the local level, the Eagles Club of Dickinson has been serving the community since 1940. They offer lunch specials Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. They also specialize in banquets, weddings, anniversaries, benefits, and more. Not a member yet? Stop down and visit them today. The Eagles Club in Dickinson. Call 701-483-3561.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. The Big Sticks able to get out of that bases loaded with no outs in the top of the second inning, only surrendering a run with Tyler Mead on the sac fly into center field, able to drive home Alex Zerfis from third. And after Jason Luke was plunked with a pitch, a nice play at third from Alex Erlob as he catches the line drive from home for the second out of the inning, and then Smelko grounds out for the third out of the inning. So now a 1-0 count here as Gunnar Narker back on the mound for the Pioneers. 1-0 inside misses. Called ball 2. Again, a new player for the Big Sticks at designated hitter tonight, Gunnar Hansen. Hometown of Superior, Wisconsin. So he takes this 2-0 pitch, sends it high past the beer garden and into the Pioneers bullpen. Let's make it a 2-1 count. Gunnar Hansen from, as I said, Superior, Wisconsin, goes to North Iowa Area Community College, NIACC. 2-1, breaking ball down the middle by Narker. That'll make it a 2-2 count on Hansen. Hansen for the Trojans. 22 games played as this pitch. He puts a check swing down, it looks like, as he fouls that one behind, and that'll keep the count at 2-2. Batting .351 for the Trojans, 1 home run, 14 RBIs. He's been able to put runs on the board 19 times. This 2-2 pitch, foul tipped. So that one is able to get down in the turf. As Tyler Mead can't hang on to that one. And that 1 home run for Hansen came against D-Mac as he hit that jack off of the Bears. As the 2-2 from Narker misses outside for ball 3, as it'll make it a full count. And we'll see if the Big Sticks and Hansen can get the leadoff batter on first here. Narker's 3-2. Too low, goes behind Mead, and that will be a leadoff walk for Hansen as he gets on base for the first time in a Big Sticks uniform. Now Derek Calvillo up to bat for the Big Sticks. And Calvillo playing first for the Big Sticks tonight. What a good batter to try and advance Hansen from first. Batting .279 on the season. So when the Big Sticks need either a run batted in or someone to advance the runners, he is able to answer the call. So he fouls this first pitch off to make it an 0-1 count. Again, no outs for the Big Sticks. 0-1 pitch, low outside corner, called strike 2. That'll put Calvillo in an 0-2 hole. He's driven home 29 of the Big Sticks runs this season, including 2 home runs. Narker on the 0-2. That one misses Mead, loses track of that ball behind him, and that allows Hansen to slide into second. That makes it a 1-2 count here on Calvillo. The wild pitch allows Hansen to move to second. So no double play for the Pioneers. Calvillo now against Narker. His 1-2 pitch. Hit by Calvillo into the glove of the second baseman, and a double play as too big of a leadoff there from Hansen gets the out at second. As home there, able to catch that ball, get Hansen out at second, and I knew once I said it, I should have put that asterisk on it and said conventional double play, as Hom able to get the double play. And now with 2 outs and no runners on, Alex Thurston up to bat. And Narkert, first pitch, misses upstairs for ball 1. Only allowed 4 hits in 4 innings pitched in that 8-1 loss to the Pioneers in the first game on June 7th. And now looks to do the same starting this ball game, as that 1-0 pitch misses low and a bit outside for ball 2. Narkert getting help from the Pioneers infield. 2-0 pitch. Misses inside for ball 3 on Thurston. And we'll see if Thurston will take a hack at this one or if he'll stand down and see if he can get a 4-pitch walk. Narker on the 3-0. Down the middle, called strike 1. Makes it a 3-1 count. And talking a bit with the Pioneers, few injuries. That 3-1 pitch misses low. A check with the infield umpire. No swing from Thurston, so another walk here by Narkert. Puts Thurston on first, as that is the second walk of a Big Sticks batter. Now with a runner on first and 2 outs, Sean D. up to bat for the Big Sticks. With 2 outs, Narker's first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Again, Calvillo's ball, just very unfortunate that it wound up into Hom's glove at second. Narker 1-0. Low, called strike 1. Evens the count up at 1-1. In that first game of the 3-game series over a month ago, the Pioneers were able to get 15 hits and 8 runs across against the Big Sticks. Then they put 14 runs across in the next game off of 11 hits, including a 7-run top of the 3rd inning. Now Narkert with the 2-1 and Thurston on first. D swings at this one. Fouls it behind home plate and into the net, as it'll be 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here on Sean D. Narker's 2-2. Misses for ball 3, and it'll make it another full count on a Big Sticks batter. And with 2 outs here, the Big Sticks trying to answer that 1 run in the top of the 2nd inning of the Pioneers. Narker's 3-2. Misses upstairs for ball 4. Thurston was stealing second as on that full count pitch, but no need, as he's advanced to second, and a runner on first for the Big Sticks, as Sean D able to get a walk on that full count. So that makes it now 2 straight walks of both Thurston and D by Narker. And now Alex Erlob up to bat here, a reliable 9 batter. As it will set, if he's able to get on base, set the Big Sticks up good with the bases loaded. And Brill back up to bat. Erlob takes this one into right center, and that one will drop. That's going to send 1 run home for the Big Sticks. Nearing the warning track, they're going for 2 here. The throw to home, not going to come. 2 runs across. Alex Erlob A 2 RBI double there. Sends both Thurston and Dee home. And so with 2 outs, after a double play from the Pioneers, the Big Sticks answer the 1 run and double it, as it's now a 2-1 ball game, as Alex Erlob gets the first hit for the Big Sticks tonight and puts the Big Sticks up 2-1 here, as they are able to answer Narker after he didn't allow a run across in 4 innings. Through an inning and 2/3, they get 2. So a 2-1 lead here for the Big Sticks. And Erlob still at second. First pitch on Brill. Low gets the swing and the miss. As we head back to the top of the lineup, Brill up to bat. He grounded out to Callahan at third. But now is Erlob at second, and a chance to make it a 2-run ball game. The 0-1 misses low. Mead. Nice block behind the plate. To make it a 1-1 count and not allow Erlob to go to third. That was a well-hit ball by Erlob into right center field. As they're Narker's gonna check Erlob at second here. And it just curved perfectly. Smelko was unable to catch that one, and Zerfis giving chase as well. Drop between the two of them. Narker's 1-1 outside, gets the swing and the miss by Brill. Narker, 3 walks, including the 2 runs just driven in off of that double from Erlob. Brill here trying to make an impact in the bottom of the second. Narker's 1-2. Low and away, can't get the swing and the miss on that breaking ball. So that'll even the count up and put 2s on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And the Big Sticks have done well in recent memory with 2 outs, and they do it again here in the bottom of the second. Narker on the 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3, as Narker's first strikeout of the ball game ends the bottom of the second inning. But with 2 outs, Alex Erlob with Thurston and Dee at first and second, able to drive them both home with a double into right center field and give the Big Sticks a 2-1 lead as we head to the top of the third inning. But we'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
Welcome to the 2021-2022 school year at Dickinson State University. The DSU Heritage Foundation is excited to bring the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund to the DSU campus.
The Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund is comprised of your general and sport-specific giving, named scholarships, advertising, sponsorship of athletic programs, endowments, and program greatest needs support. Made possible by you, the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund and the DSU Heritage Foundation will award over $700,000 in athletic support for the 2021-2022 school year.
Donate to the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund today.
Visit us online at dsuheritagefoundation.org and help support Blue Hawk athletes in the classroom, in competition, and in our community.
Come soar with the Hawks.
Finding the right mortgage company can be a little puzzling. At ENG Lending, we make it easy by finding the right program that fits perfectly. From VA loans for our veterans to first-time home buyers, refinancing and debt consolidation. Piece by piece, we pay close attention to every detail so that every piece of the puzzle falls right into place. ENG Lending. It all comes together.
Call 456-LOAN right now.
Alex Erlob's double gives the Big Sticks a 2-1 lead here. As just as soon as the Pioneers get a run, the Big Sticks answer back with 2 of their own to take the lead from the Pioneers through 2 innings. Up 2-1 here. As Braxton Greenberg back onto the mound for the Big Sticks. Yeah, great confidence in Shows exactly why Greenberg has that tough mentality with the bases loaded and no outs. Only allowed 1 run across in that top of the second inning. It's the 1-0 here from Greenberg. Plunks the Pioneers batter out. Isaac Lopez in the helmet as he'll make his way to first. So a ball pitched by Lopez and then, or a ball pitched by Greenberg, called ball 1, and then on the 1-0, Greenberg loses a bit of control on that pitch and puts a runner on first as the leadoff batter, Isaac Lopez, looking for help from Shane Jamison to try and advance him to second here. Again, a potential championship series look here between the Pioneers and the Big Sticks. As I said, both first half champions in the Independence League. It's Greenberg's pitch on the inside there gets the strike call as Jamison watches that one go by. And first half champs because of a tiebreaker with the Plainsmen. Pioneers going to be one of the 2 Nebraska Land divisional teams in that first series on the opposite side of the Big Sticks as that pitch misses for ball 1. Greenberg on the 1-1, that one low, called strike 2. As Jamison motioning back to Young behind the plate. Said that one was low. And that one definitely was a close call there. As Greenberg on the 1-2. Misses high for ball 2 to even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. If we look at overall record, the Pioneers 25-18 on the season. It's the 2-2 from Greenberg. Too far inside, called ball 3. So that'll make it a full count here on Jamison. It's looking like as of now it'll be the Moo against the Pioneers in the Nebraska Land. The Great Plains division, though, very hard to judge right now. As Greenberg's 3-2, Lopez goes, and that one hit past the second baseman D into right center field. Lopez going all the way to third as that base hit from Jamison allows Lopez to move to third to put runners on the corners and no outs for Greenberg, as once again a no-out chance for the Pioneers to try and tie this game up. Alex Zerfus up to bat for the Pioneers. He was walked by Greenberg on a 3-2 and was the lone run across for the Pioneers in that top of the second inning. Greenberg's first pitch misses upstairs, called ball 1. Again, the Big Sticks in there. Cream hats, green jerseys, and then white pants tonight. It's the 1-0, misses outside for ball 2. The Pioneers with their navy hats and navy jerseys. Say Pios across the front, and then the gray pants for the Gehring, Nebraska team. Greenberg on the 2-0. Swung a high fly ball. D, Thurston both going for it, but it's going to be the center fielder, and that one pops out of the glove of Brill. The throw to second in time, so they do get the out at second, but a run across as Lopez off of that air from Brill in center field allows the Pioneers to tie it up here 2-2. Again, both Dee and Thurston going back, called off by the center fielder, Brill. And it looks like that one just came out of the palm of the glove and just bounced out. So a run across, 1 out at second as Jamison is put out. Now this one hit across the mound. Thurston to second and then to first for the double play. Ends the inning. So a 6-3 double play. Be the end of the scoring for the Pioneers in the top of the third, but they're able to get a run across off of the air from Brill in the outfield. As Lopez able to go home after being hit by a pitch. So with that, we'll take a short break, headed to the bottom of the third. Both teams able to get 2 runs through 2.5 innings of play. We'll see if the Big Sticks can answer back in the bottom of the third, but we'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
Challenges and struggles are part of everyday life for all of us. At Infinity Real Estate Group, we don't back down and we take it all in stride.
Okay, don't move. I've done this before.
My turn, my turn. To the field for our ENG Lending Military Veteran Recognition. Tonight we honor veteran Dwayne Warner. Dwayne served in the U.S. Army from 1975 to 1978. He was honorably discharged with the rank of E4 at Fort Lewis, Washington. Dwayne was awarded the Good Conduct Medal, Marksman Qualification Badge for M16. He was assigned to the Infantry Company. Dwayne went on to serve our country in the North Dakota National Guard as well as the Montana National Guard. On behalf of the Badlands Big Sticks, ENG Lending, and our great community, thank you, Dwayne, for your service and sacrifice to our country. ENG Lending and the Big Sticks would like to present you with the 2022 Big Sticks Team Signed Baseball. There ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee.
And we are back here at Dakota Community. Again, another honoring of a veteran. And as usual, those of you who are returning watchers know I always take this time to put out a thank you to all veterans, past, present, and future. Anyone makes the sacrifice to join any branch of the military, I'd like to extend a thank you and know that flag in right center field flies because of you. So with that, we'll head back into the baseball here as the Pioneers able to answer the 2-run bottom of the second inning with a run of their own in that top of the third inning. An error from Brill in center field allows Zerfus to reach first, but more importantly for the Pioneers, sends Isaac Lopez home before a 6-4-3 double play ends the inning in the top of the third for the Pioneers, keeping their total runs just to 2. It's Carson Lundmark back up to bat to lead things off. Narker's first pitch, this one's taken high in the air. Couple Pioneers giving chase as that one hits the roof of the dugout of the Pioneers. So that'll make it an 0-1 count. Lundmark really sent that one high in the air. Luckily not into a glove of either Jamison or Meade at first and catcher. So an 0-1 count on Lundmark. 9 home runs, as I said, on the season. A league high. He'll face Narker here with an 0-1 pitch. That one high. Evens the count up at 1-1. You see a shot of the Big Sticks dugout. You'll see some of them adorned in flamingos. Bunch of, can't remember what these are called. Lays, I knew that one. As this 1-1 pitch again taken over the Pioneers dugout, and that one will land on the top of the concession stand now, making it a 1-2 count, but adorned in lays, as you see down there, Jaden Singleton in a lay of his own. Myself also up here with a lay. But it is beach night here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust. We'll see if Lundmark can get something here on the 1-2. Outside is able to get a foul tip to that ball. So that'll keep him in the box here. Still with a 1-2 count. Again, the Big Sticks able to answer the 1 run in the bottom of the second inning. Took the lead 2-1, but now tied up 2-2. Lundmark on the 1-2 takes this one over the head of Narker and into center field for a leadoff base hit for Carson Lundmark. And again, another leadoff man on for the Big Sticks, and Austin Bunn up to bat here to try and advance Lundmark and continue that success from the bottom of the second inning against Narker. And the Big Sticks, a couple home runs in the last game of the series against the Bison. Jaden Singleton and Sean D both hit a home run in the 8-2 win as Bunn holds off on this first pitch, low and away, called ball 1. And aside from that first game in Laramie, a successful road trip for the Big Sticks, 11-5, 9-2, and 8-2. So they were able to take care of business in Laramie as Bunn gets a nice hold of that ball, takes it foul down and out of play, right in front of the inflatable in the kid zone. Landed harmlessly, makes the count 1-1 on Bunn. Bunn was hit by a pitch by Narker last time he was up to bat. The 1-1 misses outside to make it a 2-1 count here on the left fielder. Daniel Rogers on deck for the Big Sticks. We'll see if Austin Bunn can keep that pitch count rising for Narker. A pickoff throw here to Jamison at first, not in time, just keeping Lundmark at bay. Narker already at 55 pitches through 2 innings for the Pioneers. That's always like the main goal. Is this one, wild pitch there, allows Lundmark to move to second. Won't say what I said again last time. As Lundmark now sits on second and no outs. So a well-hit ball here by Bunn can send Lundmark home from second to give the Big Sticks the 3-2 lead. Maybe we'll see another Bunn home run. I see a rhyme, so you know it has to happen here. He sits in a 3-1 count. The 3-1 swung on, a grounder to second here. Lundmark moves to third. The throw to first in time by Hom, as that will be the first out of the inning. But again, the leading run now sits at third. And Daniel Rogers back up to bat. He grounded out to first last time he was up to bat. We'll see if he can send Lundmark home and retake the lead for the Big Sticks over the Pioneers. And only 5 hits combined between both teams here. First pitch from Narker. That one goes wild. Carson Lundmark goes home, and the leading run for the Big Sticks able to stand up and walk across as the Big Sticks on the wild pitch by Narker take a 3-2 lead over the Pioneers. Nice play there from Lundmark as he was able to judge that pitch correctly. Mead, again, another wild pitch here from Narker allows a base runner to advance. And that one giving the Big Sticks the lead. A 1-0 taken deep right field. That one is gone. No doubt about it. Daniel Rogers, first home run of the season after Lundmark takes the lead. Daniel Rogers now gives the Big Sticks a 2-run lead here as Narker lets that one hang. Cam Johnson, again, a nice celebration there. The throw home to Rogers, and that's the home run potential that Rogers has. We see it there. 4-2 lead now for the Big Sticks, as the lefty absolutely crushed that one over the scoreboard. I didn't even see that one land. It may still be going. Now for the Big Sticks with still no outs, as it's going to be Gunnar Hansen. His ball hit past the first baseman Jamison, and the hits continue as he gets a base hit here to keep the Big Sticks in business. As rather there is one out. And now we will get a time called here as Narker, no runs in the first appearance against the Big Sticks in their 8-1 win, now has allowed 4 hits, including a home run by Daniel Rogers. And another hit from Gunnar Hansen, his first hit in a Big Sticks uniform after being walked in his first at-bat. Quick visit there for Narker. It's again the Big Sticks able to get him up to 59 pitches through 2 1/3 inning. After Lundmark able to walk home on the wild pitch, Daniel Rogers hits a home run, a solo shot, and now Derek Calvillo up to bat here with Hansen on first. Narker may be a bit rattled here, still has one out. Calvillo holds off on that pitch low and away to make it a 1-0 count. Again, Calvillo attacks on the first couple pitches of the at-bat. Last time he was up to bat, he hit into that double play at second. Narker here is 1-0. Swung on, foul tipped by Calvillo. That'll even the count up at 1-1 here. As we'll see if the Pioneers can answer the call. But first, Narker's got to get out of this inning. He still needs 2 outs. Can get one with a double play here. Narker's 1-1. Hansen goes, swing and a miss. The throw, a nice dodge there by Hansen, as the throw did arrive in time, but Hom could not put the tag down as Hansen dodges him, and so a stolen base there puts a runner on second. But again, a 1-2 count on Calvillo as he swings and misses at that outside and low pitch. And Narker on the 1-2. This one inside. Too far. Evens the count up at 2-2 here for Narker and for Calvillo. And again, a runner on second with just 1 out for Narker. Is 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. As again, Narker attacking that low and away. Earlier in the at-bat, he got a swing off of Calvillo and a miss. Does it again here, this time for the second out of the inning and his second strikeout of the ball game. As now Alex Thurston, after he was walked in that bottom of the second inning, was able to score on Alex Urlaub's double. First pitch here, misses upstairs on the breaking ball. Makes it a 1-0 count. Again, Hansen still at second here for the Big Sticks. We'll see if Narker tries to check him. The 1-0. Swung on by Thurston. This one hit into right center field, and the right fielder Zerf is able to make a nice adjustment there and make the grab for the third and final out of the inning. But Lundmark sent home on a wild pitch by Narker, and then next pitch, Daniel Rogers takes one way over the right field wall to give the Big Sticks the 4-2 lead over the Western Nebraska Pioneers. We'll take a short break, headed to the top of the fourth inning, but don't go anywhere. More Big Sticks baseball on the way.
Will Avery, Max, Caleb, and Aiden.
Challenges and struggles are part of everyday life for all of us. At Infinity Real Estate Group, we don't back down and we take it all in stride.
Okay, don't move. I've done this before.
My turn.
In these struggles, there are no mistakes, only life lessons. We may not be that good at some things, but we do excel in real estate. We are Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
At Justin Glass, they specialize in window replacement and repair while keeping the structure and safety of the vehicle intact. With over 20 years of experience, Justin Glass works with all insurance companies and have the best cash prices in town. Looking for something fun? Stop by next door and enjoy a round of golf and a beverage with your friends in their golf simulator.
Drive by the rest, then come to the best, Justin Glass.
Now more than ever, your safety depends on choosing the right body shop to repair your vehicle. Unfortunately, not every body shop makes the investment to stay current. The technicians at Legend Auto Body of Dickinson are certified in the latest auto body repair techniques. And we use eco-friendly Sikkens paint for the best possible finish on your vehicle. We're also certified with most major insurance companies to return your frame or finish back to its original condition. For a job done right, call Legend Auto Body today.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. Another 2-run inning for the Big Sticks. Takes the lead 4-2 over the Western Nebraska Pioneers. As Braxton Greenberg back on the mound for the Big Sticks here in the top of the fourth. Looking to make it 4 innings pitched for Greenberg. First pitch was called a ball. And once again, too high there. Makes it a 2-0 count on the leadoff batter, PK Walsh for the Pioneers. Was able to get a base hit last time he was up to bat. Greenberg's 2-0 fouled off into the net behind by Walsh to make it a 2-1 count. Again, Greenberg has pitched very well. He dealt with the runners on the corners and only gave up a run with no outs. And again, in that top of the second inning, bases loaded and no outs, and was able to get just 1 run allowed. So Greenberg doing well here in dangerous situations as this 2-1 pitch is taken foul up and over the net and leaves the ballpark to make it an even 2-2 count on PK Walsh. Tyler Mead on deck for the Pioneers. Greenberg looking for his third strikeout, the 2-2. Holds it. We're going to get a look. No swing there from PK Walsh on that low and away pitch, and that'll make it a full count here on PK Walsh. Greenberg. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. As Braxton Greenberg gets his third strikeout in 49 pitches for the Big Sticks for the first out in this top of the fourth inning. Nice pitch there from Greenberg as Walsh heads back to the Pioneers dugout. Now, Tyler Mead had that sac fly which scored the first run of the ball game in the top of the second inning. Now looks to get on base. First pitch by Greenberg misses low to make the count 1-0 here. Jason Luke on deck for the Pioneers. Now Greenberg on this pitch. Passes the century, or the half a century mark on pitches. Now up to 50 as that one's fouled off by Meade down the third base line to make the count even at 1-1 on Meade. Greenberg's 1-1, low and away. Called ball 2 to make it a 2-1 count. Again, it's crazy to think about it. I always have to remind myself that we are over halfway through July, only 10 games left in the regular season, including this one for the Big Sticks, as the 2-1 here. Inside, just misses Meade, as that'll make it a 3-1 count. It's crazy to think about, just a 5-game series against the Pioneers at home and then a 5-game series against the Sasquatch, ending on the 30th of July, and the playoffs start on the 31st. The 3-1 swung on, looped over the infield and into center field. It will drop as Tyler Meade able to get put on first after that base hit. As it will be Jason Luke looking to answer back off of those 2 runs for the Big Sticks in the bottom of the third. He was hit last time he was up to bat. Runner on first, 1 out. Greenberg, first pitch, called strike 1. Makes it an 0-1 count on the left fielder. Again, more than likely, don't want to look too far ahead, as again, there's still 10 games left in the regular season. Greenberg's 0-1, taking down the first base line. Calvillo with the out at first, the out at second, not in time. So 2 outs here as Meade's able to advance to second now. Nice field there by Calvillo. A little skipper across the infield into his glove. So with a runner on second, gonna be Stevie Hom up to bat, trying to drive Meade in to make it a 1-run ball game. But again, more and more it's looking like the Sasquatch are gonna be the Big Sticks opponent. But again, a 5-game series between the 2 squads, Big Sticks and the Sasquatch, could determine who the Big Sticks play in that first playoff series. Greenberg's gonna step off the mound. And again, overall record is gonna determine who gets home field advantage in the championship series if the Big Sticks were to make it that far. It's looking like the Fremont Moo with a half-game lead over the Plainsmen might be the destination. That first pitch by Greenberg misses a bit inside to make it a 1-0 count. It's crazy to think about. The Plainsmen are only a half game behind the Moo, but they weren't able to clinch in the first half. The Pioneers will be the team to face. An 11-6 record would be good enough to get you into the playoffs in the Great Plains division, but a 13-3 record for the Fremont Moo, as they've gone on an absolute tear in the second half of the season, only dropping 3 games, 2 of them to the Big Sticks. 81% win percentage in the second half of the season, as they've won 8 of their last 10, including a 6-game win streak that they're riding into today. 2-0 pitch from Greenberg, able to get the strike call on Hom, making it a 2-1 count. But again, the Plainsmen 2.5 games behind the Moo in the second half, and only a half game behind overall. They could be on the outside looking into the champion, or the Nebraska Land Divisional. So a lot of moving parts. We'll see how it shakes up in these final games of the season, as that 2-1 pitch, high part of the strike zone, called strike 2 to make it an even 2-2 count here, and a chance for Greenberg to end the top of the 4th inning for the Pioneers with no runs across. Greenberg looking back, then is 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, another strikeout for Braxton Greenberg. making it 4 on the night for Greenberg. This one ending the top of the 4th inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-2, the Big Sticks able to maintain a 2-run lead over the Western Nebraska Pioneers. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
Digging it, the 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City Home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? Continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
Make the most of your summer with a quick stop at Rosie's Food and Gas in South Dickinson. You'll find everything from live bait to lottery tickets. Pick up a hunting or fishing license, or even borrow a life jacket. Cool off with a for real ice cream shake, or pick up a snack on the way to the Big Sticks game. Rosie's Food and Gas, 1 block west of the Astoria Field in Dickinson.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
is me.
Sachs Motor Company and Sachs Customs now offer interior and exterior vehicle protection with Quantum ceramic coating and protection. Buy a new or used vehicle at Sachs Motor Company. Choose Quantum and get up to 5 years of protection on your purchase. Sachs Customs also offers protection packages for current vehicle owners. Protect against spills and stains in the interior and sun, bugs, grime, tree sap, and other contaminants on the outside of your vehicle. Keep your vehicle looking showroom clean. Ceramic coating. Another way Sachs goes the extra mile.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. A strikeout by Braxton Greenberg to end that top of the 4th inning. Leaves Meade at second. It sends us to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Big Sticks still holding the 4-2 lead over the Pioneers. First batter that Narker's going to face this inning is going to be Sean D. First pitch called ball 1. D already one of the runs across off of the double from Alex Erlob, the on-deck batter. As that 1-0 pitch misses outside to make it a 2-0 count now on Sean D. Was walked in his last at-bat. Again, Narker now up to 68 pitches. The 2-0 inside called strike 1 as D kind of dodged that one. Tried to jump out of the way of it, but that'll make the count 2-1. On the second baseman, this one over the mound. This one is going to be a tough play to make, and he won't make it, as Hom could not get that one in time as that one went past Narker on the mound, hit second base. And D's able to reach first on that infield single. So again, another leadoff batter at the start of this bottom of the 4th inning on. The man who sent 2 runs home in that 2nd inning, back up to bat. Another well-hit ball by Erlob will send D home once again. Narker's first pitch inside on Erlob, called ball 1. And the sun begins to set just behind the ballpark. Narker on the 1-0, runner goes. This one hit high into right field. Zerfish tracking it back and makes the play, and that will send D back to first. So Big Sticks try a bit of a hit and run there. It was a well-hit ball by Erlob, just right into the glove of Zerfis in right field. And so the first out of the inning, as we'll head back to the top of the lineup here, Brill. Now looking to advance D himself. Carson Lundmark on deck for the Big Sticks. Pickoff throw here to first, not in time. So far through 4 innings of play, the Big Sticks, so far so good. This pitch low, fouled off into the Pioneers dugout by Brill. Put him in a hole 0-1 early on in the count. And again, it's all about taking advantage of your opportunities. The Pioneers with a couple chances, especially in that top of the second inning, to put more than just one run up on the board with the bases loaded and no outs. This 0-1. This one hit directly in front of home plate by Brill and fouled behind to make it an 0-2 count. But again, the Big Sticks taking advantage of the opportunities presented by the Pioneers, and also just been able to hit the ball well. Erlob on that double, sending 2 runners home. Lundmark taking advantage of the wild pitch by Narker. This 0-2 hit down the left field line. That one is going to drop at the warning track as D's going to round third, headed home. Another run across for the Big Sticks off of another double, this time by Brill. The first hit for Brill is an RBI double, which sends Sean D home from first. The Big Sticks now with a 5-2 lead. They've put a run up, at least a run up in the past 3 innings. And now with Brill at second, Carson Lundmark back up to bat. He had a single in his last at bat, and again was the run to retake the lead on that wild pitch by Narker in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's now Narker, 74 pitches, and the Big Sticks have been able to hit him 6 times tonight. Lundmark takes this one down the first base line. That one will go into right field. That one will send Brill home. Lundmark heading to second, and round second stays. Another double for the Big Sticks, this time by Carson Lundmark. Sends Brill home. And the Big Sticks take a 6-2 lead. 2 runs in each of the last 3 innings for the Big Sticks. A 6-2 lead. As now Meade goes out to the mound to talk it over with Narker. The Big Sticks, 3 of the last 4 batters have been able to put the ball into play. Sean D on the infield single. Jake Brill able to get a double to send D home, and then Lundmark rewarding Brill for that double, sends him home with a double of his own. 6-2, the Big Sticks lead. Narker now facing Austin Bunn. First pitch, Bunn loops this one into right field, but that one will drop right at the fence of the beer garden for a foul ball to make it an 0-1 count. Again, the Big Sticks so far have been able to hit the ball well. As I said, 7 hits. Narker on the 0-1. Swung on by Bunn into left field. That one will drop. It continues. Lundmark going to go home. Austin Bunn to second. The throw in won't be in time. Exits the glove of Hom. Another double for the Big Sticks. That makes it 3 in a row. Austin Bunn this time sends Lundmark home from second. An 7-2 lead for the Big Sticks. And a point to the bullpen of the Pioneers. 3 doubles in a row gives the Big Sticks a 7-2 lead over the Pioneers, and Narker's day is now done. So we'll see who the new pitcher is on the mound for the Pioneers. We'll take a short break, but when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Clogged or slow-moving drains are no match for Josh and his licensed techs at Unplugged Drain Cleaning of Dickinson. They provide 24-hour service to solve all your sewer problems, using only the best equipment along with the latest drain camera technology to resolve issues while maintaining the integrity of your pipes. They take pride in thoroughly explaining your options, providing free estimates and great service, and making sure your issues are resolved permanently. Contact Unplugged Drain Cleaning at 701-290-9737 or online at unpluggeddrains.com.
Farming and ranching are more than just jobs. It's your way of life. And financially, you want to work with somebody who understands your way of life. More ag, less aggravation. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
If you're looking for a home loan or want to refinance your existing loan, the single smartest thing you can do is go to a credit union like Western Cooperative. We make it easy. You make it home. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
And we are back here. Gunnar Narker's day is done. Through three and a third inning allows 8 hits and 7 runs across, all of them earned, with 3 walks and 2 strikeouts of Big Sticks batters, including 3 doubles in a row, which sent each of the previous doubles that were hit home, with Austin Bunge just the latest, as it will be the home run hitter, Daniel Rogers, back up to bat against the new pitcher for the Pioneers. It's going to be Ben Scott. Now on the mound for the Pioneers. First pitch here, misses low, called ball 1. But again, it just seemed like the Big Sticks were able to get whatever they wanted off of Narker, especially this bottom of the 4th inning. They did a fantastic job hitting the ball well and putting it where the outfielders weren't, as that 1-0 pitch outside called strike 1 to make it an even count. 1-1 here on Daniel Rogers. This 1-1 taken down the first base line will hop foul to make it a 1-2 count. And Scott making his first appearance for the Pioneers in this season. Now tasked with trying to get 2 outs here, a step off the mound. The count sits 1-2 on Daniel Rogers, and hit a home run in his last at-bat. The 1-2 swung on, a chopper down the first base line into the glove of Jamison, and he gets the out at first to make it 2 now. Bunn advances to third. Rogers not as great contact on his last at-bat, but does advance Bunn to third to try and give the Big Sticks a 6-run lead, as it's going to be Gunnar Hansen up to bat here for the Big Sticks. Gunnar Hansen is able to get a hit in the last at-bat for the Big Sticks. His first at-bat, or his first hit in a Big Sticks uniform, was also walked. And his first at-bat of the ball game, takes that pitch by Scott, makes it an 0-1 count. Bunn on third, the 0-1 misses upstairs, evens the count up at a ball and a strike. Again, I don't know what it was with the Big Sticks batters. They were able, as I said, to hit the ball very well, but more importantly, they were able to hit the ball well enough to where was able to give the runners on base a chance to score as that pitch called strike 2 to make it a 1-2 count. And Scott looking his first appearance here to not allow a run across as the 1-2 misses outside. Evens the count up at 2-2 on that breaking ball. In the infield here for the Pioneers, playing pretty deep. That's second and short. Haman Lopez playing near the outfield grass. This one's a chopper. This is going to be in the glove of the shortstop, but the throw to first won't be in time. Another hit for the Big Sticks sends Austin Bunn home, as Gunnar Hansen now 2 for 2 tonight and gets his first RBI of the season. So the inning continues, an 8-2 lead for the Big Sticks behind a bottom of the 4th 4-run inning, as it'll be Derek Calvillo. The 2 next batters for the Big Sticks, only ones to not get a hit. Every other Big Sticks batter has gotten 1 or 2 hits, including Lundmark and Hansen with 2. Scott, first pitch on Calvillo, misses, called ball 1 on that fastball. That infield single by Hansen makes it 9 hits for the Big Sticks. That 1-0 pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Calvillo up in the count 2-0 here. We'll see if Scott tries that low and away that Narker was able to get the strikeout of Calvillo. Goes low. A swing and a miss by Calvillo to make it a 2-1 count on the first baseman. As I said, he was struck out in his last at-bat, then hit into the double play at second. Fake pickoff throw there by Scott to send Hansen back. Scott's 2-1. Again, attacking that low part of the zone. Gets the swing and a miss off of Calvillo to put him in a 2-2 hole. Again, 4 runs across for the Big Sticks in this bottom of the 4th inning behind 3 straight doubles. 2-2. Low outside, swing and a miss there by Calvillo for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 4th inning, but the Big Sticks, they scored 4 runs combined in the 2nd and 3rd, equal that alone in the bottom of the 4th to make it an 8-2 ball game in favor of the Big Sticks. But with that, we will take a short break, headed to the top of the 5th, but when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
If you have a ding, give me a ring. Western Dent fixes minor dents without painting. Visit our shop or call us for mobile service. For a free estimate, call Western Dent in Dickinson at 260-2803, your paintless dent repair specialist.
Are you ready for summer fun and adventure? Spend an exciting time at Badlands Ministries just south of Medora, where you'll grow in faith and have the time of your life. For over 90 years, Badlands Ministries has provided a safe place for people of all ages and denominations to experience Christ's love. Take a leap of faith and enjoy the many activities from ropes courses, fun Bible studies, crazy games, hiking, swimming, campfires, songs, skits, and more. Call or go to badlandsministries.org. See you at camp.
After the game, stop by Blue 42 Grill and Bar and top off the evening with a burger and beer. Blue 42 is a great place to meet your friends after the Big Sticks game. Try one of our 24 rotating beers we have on tap, and while we specialize in handcrafted burgers, our appetizers are out of this world. Log on to blue42grill.com for a complete menu and to see what beers we have on tap. Blue 42 Grill and Bar, located in historic downtown Dickinson. See you after the game.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust as the Big Sticks able to add 4 runs to their total in that bottom of the 4th inning as they take an 8-2 lead over the Western Nebraska Pioneers, trying to start this series out on a high note, and they're well on their way to doing that. Still plenty of baseball left to be played. As Greenberg still on the mound for the Big Sticks. The leadoff batter and top of the lineup, Eric Smelko, up to bat with his 3rd at-bat of the ballgame, was struck out by Greenberg. The 1-0 gets the outside part of the zone to make it a 1-1 count on Smelko. Again, 0 for 2 today. Isaac Lopez on deck for the Pioneers. Greenberg, the 1-1. A well-hit ball into right field. Lundmark giving chase, and that one off of the pickup. Standing right at that right field fence, so Eric Smelko able to hit a solo shot himself here in the top of the 5th off of Greenberg to give the Pioneers a bit of momentum. That's his 4th home run on the season. That'll make it just a 5-run advantage now for the Big Sticks here in the top of the 5th, 8-3. And Smelko struck out by Greenberg, able to answer back with that solo home run to make joining Rogers in the home run club in this ball game. Greenberg now on Lopez, first pitch. And that one plunks Lopez as he'll head to first. Now with no outs, a home run by Smelko and a hit of Lopez. It's a runner at first, and again, no outs. It'll be Shane Jamison up to bat here, and we don't see anyone currently in the Big Sticks bullpen, but we'll keep an eye on it and see who may be warming up. Greenberg, first pitch, inside, low, called strike 1. There's Jamison there, looks in the third base coaching box, and just a shake of the head from Garcia. So they disagree with that strike call. The 0-1 misses outside to even the count up at a ball and a strike here on Jamison. And the strike zone really hard to judge for both pitchers tonight. It's Greenberg on the 1-1. This one a chopper to short. Thurston with the throw, 6-4, 3 double play. Takes all runners off the bases for the Pioneers and 2 quick outs. Thurston with the throw to D at second, and then the fire to first to Calvillo. Nice scoop up there by Thurston, and relatively easy double play for the Big Sticks, as it will be Alex Zerfus up to bat here, and Greenberg just 1 out away from making it 5 innings pitch here tonight. First pitch, hit to Thurston again. Nice scoop off the 1 bounce, throw to first in time. Thurston accounts for all 3 of the outs here in the top of the 5th inning after Eric Smelko's jack over the right field wall, as the Big Sticks still able to hold on to a 5-run lead headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
I've been coming to the centering classes since I first found out I was pregnant, and so almost 9 months now because I'm about to have a baby. When I found out I was pregnant, I was really nervous. I don't know, it was really scary and exciting all at the same time. It was nice to talk to people who knew what you were going through and could give you solid advice and also reassure you that, you know, your body's made for this, you can do this, and you are okay, you're gonna make it.
One of the kids asked, "Why are you helping us?" It just made me realize that this is why I'm doing it. Because of that question right there, we're gonna be working with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital.
We don't just want to be the face of something, we want to get involved and do good things for other people because it makes you feel good.
From day one, Choice Bank has been extremely excited to partner with us. When you have partners and people that are that committed to what you're doing, that's when you have success, and that's when you are able to help more people and make a difference.
What do you use the internet for? Keeping in touch with family? Maybe business or education, perhaps entertaining like streaming movies. Smart home devices can also chew up a lot of bandwidth. Consolidated has spent more than a decade building their 10,000-mile fiber infrastructure so they can provide all their customers with the fastest symmetrical speeds in the region. Give us a call today for a free internet checkup to find out if you have enough speed and the right equipment to get the most out of your internet. Consolidated, reach the world from here.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark after Eric Smelko hit a home run over the right field wall. And a plunk by Braxton Greenberg as he hit Isaac Lopez, a double play by Alex Thurston, a 6-4-3. And then on the one hopper by Zerfus to short on the first pitch of the at-bat. Fires it to first. A nice fielding play by Thurston. We'll see if he can start off this bottom of the 5th inning to give the Big Sticks their 10th hit on the night. As Thurston was walked in his first at-bat. This one, first pitch by Scott outside, called ball 1. But again, Thurston very reliable at short for the Big Sticks, both hitting the ball and in the field. Scott here on the 1-0, high a bit inside on Thurston, makes it a 2-0 count. In the 7-8-9 part of the order for the Big Sticks, Thurston, D, and Erlab, all the batters due up as Scott on the 2-0, attacking the inside once again, gets the strike call this time. Nice place pitch there from Scott, makes it a 2-1 count on the shortstop. But again, the Big Sticks have scored in each of the last 3 innings, 2 in the 2nd and 3rd, and then 4 in the bottom of the 4th, as Thurston fires this one up over the Pioneers dugout to make it a 2-2 count. And Scott already with 1 strikeout in the last inning of Derek Calvillo. Now with the chance to get his 2nd here in 4 batters. The 2-2 misses upstairs, and that'll be a full count on Thurston. And again, the Big Sticks have done well. They've gotten a leadoff batter on the past 3 innings. Scott on the 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3 as Scott gets his 2nd strikeout of the ball game.
Now coming to the plate,
As now it'll be with 1 out, Sean D. back up to bat for the Big Sticks. 1 for 1 tonight. He started off that streak of doubles as his infield single. He was then quickly rewarded, being sent home by Brill on a double of his own. As that pitch goes behind the head as D ducks down to make the count 1-0. And D across twice tonight. First time it was Alex Erlob that sent him home on his double. And then it was Jake Brill with his double that sent D home from first. 1-0, taking foul up And out of the ballpark to the right side to even the count up at a ball and a strike here on the second baseman. And the Big Sticks, a successful bottom of the fourth inning. D led it off with an infield single and then 3 doubles in a row from Brill, Lundmark, and Bunn. 4 runs across, with Gunnar Hansen sending Bunn home from third. So that pitch missed for ball 2. Scott on the 2-1. Misses outside for ball 3. So that'll make it a 3-1 count here on D. That pitch looked good there from Scott. But nonetheless, it makes the count 3-1. His pitch, swing and a miss on that fastball. Makes it a full count here on the second baseman. With 1 out here, Scott on the 3-2. Swung on, popped up and over the Pioneers dugout. And that will exit play. Once again, setting up the full count pitch from Scott. So this pitch will be his 7th of this at bat. 3-2. Gets him on the breaking ball for the second out of the inning, as that'll make it 2 strikeouts in a row for Scott.
Now coming to the plate,
3 if you count in the bottom of the 4th inning. And it'll be Alex Erlob up to bat for the Big Sticks. Try and break the streak of strikeouts, 3 in a row now for Scott. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. First pitch by Scott, called strike 1. Puts Erlob in an early 0-1 hole. Scott on the 0-1. Inside, misses, called ball 1 to even the count up at a ball and a strike here. The 1-1. Inside, called strike 2. As if anything has been consistent as far as the zone goes, those inside pitches have been the ones that gotten the most looking strike calls, as the 1-2 from Scott. Breaking ball, misses high for ball 2. And again, the Pioneers infield, Callahan at third, Lopez at short, playing very far back, almost touching the infield grass. Same on the opposite side of the infield, Hom and Jamison. The 2-2. Swung on past Scott, and the diving attempt from Hom unsuccessful, as Erlob makes it 10 hits tonight for the Big Sticks. He gets on first with 2 outs. And the top of the lineup, as it will be Jake Brill, the center fielder, able to hit a double in his last at bat and send D home from first. As Brill's gone 1 for 3 tonight, that lone hit being the double. So we do see some activity in the bullpen for the Big Sticks. Logan Fragamini getting a few warm-up throws in. We'll see if Greenberg will be the man on the mound in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch on Brill, missed high, a bit outside for ball 1. Again, those two outs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Big Sticks were able to put 2 runs across. The 1-0 here, and misses outside for ball 2. We'll see if the Big Sticks can once again put some runs up with 2 outs. Erlob kept the Big Sticks alive with that single, exiting the infield into center. Scott on the 2-0. Inside, swing and a miss. Gets Brill to swing on that inside fastball to make it a 2-1 count on Brill. Once again, 2 outs here. 10 hits for the Big Sticks in the first 5 innings of play. The 2-1, once again, a fastball, a throw here to first, not in time. A close call as Meade fired that one to Jamison, and Erlob had to take a long trek back to first, able to get back on the slide. As the back pick there for Meade, nearly successful. But a 2-2 count now on Brill. And Scott is going to step off the mound here. Just needing one more strike against Brill to end this inning. Erlob goes, 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed inside. Strike 3, as Scott now has 4 strikeouts of the Big Sticks through just an inning and a third, but the Big Sticks will maintain the 8-3 lead as we head to the top of the 6th inning. We'll take a short break, but when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing.
To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Big Boy Toys.
That is Nancy.
It's more than an international nonprofit organization. The Fraternal Order of Eagles is all about people helping people. They donate more than $10 million a year to local communities, fundraisers, charities, and more. On the local level, the Eagles Club of Dickinson has been serving the community since 1940. They offer lunch specials Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. They also specialize in banquets, weddings, anniversaries, benefits, and more. Not a member yet? Stop down and visit them today. The Eagles Club in Dickinson. Call 701-483-3561.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark as the Big Sticks unable to put up any runs in the bottom of the 5th inning, ending the streak of 3 straight innings where they were able to put up runs, as Scott, with 4 strikeouts and 7 batters faced, including 2 in a row in that bottom of the 5th inning, as it will be a new pitcher on the mound in place of Braxton Greenberg, Logan Fragamini. Before we talk about Fragamini, 5 innings pitched for Greenberg, giving up 5 hits and 3 runs with 4 strikeouts. As Braxton, that was his longest appearance for the Big Sticks since the 7-1 win, which he pitched 7 innings against the Casper Horseheads on the 5th of June. In that ball game, he gave up 7 hits, 1 run with 5 strikeouts. Nice performance from Greenberg once again, and as I said, Logan Fragamini, one of the reliable relief pitchers for the Big Sticks now on the mound. First pitch called ball 1. We saw him twice in the Bison series. Got credited with the win in the walk-off win against the Gem City Bison. 5-4. Pitched two-thirds innings. And 3 batters faced, didn't allow a hit or a run. So this 0-1-1 taken into right field, and that one will drop as the leadoff batter, Ryan Callahan, able to get on base. With no outs, another leadoff runner on for the Pioneers, as it'll be PK Walsh. Now up to bat. But again, Fragamini, 38 strikeouts on the season. He's allowed 36 hits, his 37th just a bit ago. First pitch on Walsh inside, called ball 1. One of the 5 pitchers credited with 3 wins this season. 1 loss to his record. Again, 38 strikeouts for Fragamini. The 1-0 pitch once again, trying to get that inside. Can't get it there, too far, makes it a 2-0 count on PK Walsh. Fragamini, the 2nd most strikeouts on the team, with 38 behind Justin Butts, who has 48. As that pitch fouled off by Walsh into the Big Sticks dugout to make it a 2-1 count after 2 straight balls by Fragamini. 2-1, misses low and away for ball 3. Nice hands behind the plate from Rogers. After that one escapes him for a second, able to field it and prevent. Ryan Callahan from advancing to second. The 3-1, Callahan goes. That'll be ball 4, and so that will be a walk of PK Walsh to put runners on first and second. And Coach Cam Johnson preemptively walking out to the mound here to talk it over with Fragamini after allowing a base hit from Ryan Callahan, and now a walk of PK Walsh to put runners on first and second with no outs here, as it'll be Tyler Mead up to bat. The 7, 8, 9 batters due up: Mead, Luke, and Hom. Coach Cam Johnson very emphatic on that mound, talking to Fragamini. Once again, the Big Sticks, up until this point, whenever the Pioneers have had a chance to put multiple runs across, they've held them to just 1. Top of the 2nd inning, bases loaded, no outs, only 1 run across. Runners on the corners, no outs, only 1 run across. And Eric Smelko able to create a run for himself off of Greenberg on his solo home run, gives him 3 runs. But now a chance to cut into this lead a little further and a little deeper, with runners on first and second and no outs. As I said, Mead, who's already got an RBI today on that sac fly into center field. Fragamini's first pitch, fastball called strike 1. And the Big Sticks have had control of this ball game. And still up 5 runs here with no outs. Fragamini's 0-1, misses low to even the count up at 1-1. Most recent performance for Fragamini was in that 8-2 win in the final game of the series against the Bison. Struck a batter out and 3 faced in an inning pitched. The 1-1, nice breaking ball there. Gets the swing and the miss of Mead to put him in a 1-2 hole here. Again, it's the versatility of Fragamini that makes him so dangerous. He can only come in for an inning, 3 innings, or he can stay as long as 6 innings like we saw against the Horseheads in the 8-4 win, which he was credited with. 1-2, high fly ball. Calvillo tracking it into foul territory, makes the play. And no runners advance for the first out of this top of the 6th inning. Fragomeni able to get the pop out of Tyler Mead. And now another double play would end the inning here for the Pioneers. It'll be Jason Luke, left fielder, back up to bat here. So 0 for 1 tonight, was hit in his first at bat. Fragomeni's first pitch. Breaking ball taken out of play. That'll make it an 0-1 count as we see the great chase of all the kids in the kid zone trying to claim that ball. Stevie Hom on deck for the Pioneers. Fragomeni a check back to Callahan, the 0-1. Misses low and away. Evens the count up at 1-1. In this situation, especially with Smelko just 2 batters away, Fragomeni would love to get out of this inning sooner rather than later. A 1-1 breaking ball misses low to make it a 2-1 count here on Luke. Luke with 2 home runs of his own this season. The 2-1, misses outside. Nice velocity change there from Fragomeni, just can't get that outside call. Makes it a 3-ball-and-1 strike count. On the left fielder. Called strike 2. The low outside corner, and that'll make it a full count on the Yum Ice Cream batter. We'll see if we get our first strikeout of either the beer batter or the ice cream batter. Fragomeni's 3-2. Swung on, just getting a foul tip to that, Luke. Sends it rocketing behind into the net. He stays alive in this count against Fragomeni. A walk would load the bases for the Pioneers. (3-2). Another foul tip behind by Luke. Into the net. Making it 7 pitches now against the left fielder. The 8th one up and coming for Fragomeni.
Let's go, kids. Run to the stands. Let's go. 1 strike. We need some ice cream.
Fragomeni. Very important at bat here. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw to third. Not in time as the ball drops out of Erlob's glove as both Callahan and Walsh steal second and third, but now 2 outs on that strikeout of Jason Luke. Makes it just 1 more out needed for Fragomeni. And after having runners on first and second with no outs, another chance for a Big Sticks pitcher to escape a jam. Runners on second and third now with 2 outs. And again, Stevie Hom up to bat here for the Pioneers, with Fragomeni needing just 1 more out. Breaking ball there, misses upstairs for ball 1. Top of the lineup on deck, Eric Smelko hit a home run off Greenberg in that top of the 5th inning. The 1-0 from Fragomeni. Misses low and away, and luckily Rogers, reliable catcher behind the plate, keeps that ball in front of him on the snag. It doesn't allow a free run home, so a 2-0 count on Hom. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. Fragomeni on the 2-0. Swung on, this one looped into left field, and that one will drop. Austin Bunn's gonna try and throw this one in, and it won't be in time. A base hit, 2 RBI there from Hom. Makes it just a 3-run advantage for the Big Sticks. As now Callahan and Walsh sent home. Cuts the lead to 3. It's Eric Smelko. Hit the solo home run off of Greenberg. A home run here would make it just a 1-run ball game. First pitch by Fragomeni, a bunt attempt there. Smelko does pull out in time to make it a 1-0 count. And Rogers able to keep Hom at bay at first. Isaac Lopez on deck for the Pios. The 1-0 from Fragomeni. Misses, called ball 2. It's Fragomeni again, now in a 2-0 count against Smelko. Two-0 pitch. Fastball gets the strike call to make it a 2-1 count. Force out at first and second here. As a shift by the Big Sticks infield. Erlob from third playing at short. Thurston playing just behind second here. 2-1 pitch. We're not going to see it as a pickoff throw by Fragomeni to keep Hom at check. Not in time. And again, an infield shift to the right here for the Big Sticks. Fragomeni's 2-1. Runner goes. A high hit ball into right field. Lundmark a chance to end the inning, and in right field makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning as Smelko flies out to right field, but 2 runs across here for the Pioneers off of Hom's 2 RBI base hit. Makes it just a 3-run lead for the Big Sticks as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Big Sticks holding the 8-5 advantage. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
Welcome to the 2021-2022 school year at Dickinson State University. The DSU Heritage Foundation is excited to bring the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund to the DSU campus.
The Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund is comprised of your general and sport-specific giving, named scholarships, advertising, sponsorship of athletic programs, endowments, and program greatest needs support. Made possible by you, the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund and the DSU Heritage Foundation will award over $700,000 in athletic support for the 2021-2022 school year.
Donate to the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund today.
Visit us online at dsuheritagefoundation.org and help support Blue Hawk athletes in the classroom, in competition, and in our community.
Come soar with the Hawks.
Call 456 Loan right now. We roll up our sleeves, get your ducks in a row. For veterans and first timers too. We'll find the best home loan to get you into your new home. Meeting any hour for you. It's as simple as 456 LOAN. Call 456 Loan right now. 456 LOAN. Call 456 Loan right now.
ENG Lending, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Challenges and struggles are part of everyday life for all of us. At Infinity Real Estate Group, we don't back down and we take it all in stride.
You got it on video, right?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Might be quick. Here we go.
It's rolling.
Oh. You got it, right?
I got it all.
You got the whole ride?
In these struggles, there are no mistakes, only life lessons. We may not be that good at some things, but we do excel in real estate. We are Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. After Ben Scott Pitches 1 2/3 innings, 4 strikeouts and 7 batters, 2 hits allowed, but more importantly, no runs across in his time on the mound. His day is done. So it'll be Hunter McCollum. Now on to the mound, the right-handed pitcher from Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Redshirt freshman at Western Nebraska. Lundmark, first pitch, takes it deep into right center field. That one's gonna drop as Lundmark heads to second. Another double for the right fielder to lead things off. First pitch on McCollum. Puts a runner at second. Lundmark showing off his speed there for another double, his second of the night. Right as I was about to talk about McCollum, Austin Bunn now in the batter's box for the Big Sticks. Pitched 1 2/3 innings against the Sasquatch. In 6 batters, he struck out 1, walked 1, and no runs or hits allowed. That was his first game for the Pioneers. First pitch on Bunn, misses low. Called ball 1. As Carson Lundmark, a bit like we saw against the Gem City Bison, where he went 5 for 6 with 6 RBIs. 3 for 4 tonight, has been 2 of the 8 runs across with an RBI himself. It's now Austin Bunn. 1 for 2, obviously hit that double to send Lundmark home from second last time he was up to bat. The 1-0 into the zone, called strike 1. Makes it a 1-1 count for McCollum. And first pitch against Lundmark takes it into right center. The 1-1 here misses outside for ball 2. And bottom of the 6th inning here, Luke Stera on the call for tonight's game. 8-5, the Big Sticks currently lead. Whether you're watching or listening this game, as this 2-1 is taken high in the air, Zerfus giving chase, runs forward and then takes a couple steps to his left and is able to catch that fly ball for the first out of this bottom of the 6th inning, with Daniel Rogers now up to bat for the Big Sticks. But as I was saying, thank you all, whether you may be watching this on the Badlands Big Sticks YouTube page or Consolidated Channel 18, or listening to it on the Badlands Big Sticks Mixler page. We appreciate you and hope you stay tuned. Especially tonight, the Big Sticks an 8-5 lead over the Pioneers in the first of 5 games against the Pioneers. First pitch swung and hits the net behind, makes it an 0-1 count. With 1 out here, Daniel Rogers looking to send Carson Lundmark home. He already has a home run tonight, Rogers. A solo shot in the bottom of the 3rd. The 0-1 misses, making it an even ball and a strike count here. Approach past the 8:30 mark here. That 1-1 pitch misses low. Called ball 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, 11 hits for the Big Sticks so far. 2-1, the bat leaves Rogers' hand and over the fence on that swing and a miss to make it a 2-2 count. As again, we've seen that a few times this season. I believe it was, just thinking back, it has to have been, I believe Quade Peters had it happen once, Jack Luster had it happen once, and now Daniel Rogers joins the club as first base coach Cam Guevara giving the bat back to Rogers. So he'll definitely hear about that one when he walks back into the dugout, hopefully after sending Carson Lundmark home here, as he now sits in the count 2-2. With 1 out here, Lundmark with a leadoff double. The 2-2 swung on Rogers, a bloop into left field, and that one will drop. And on the field there, the left fielder Luke doesn't field it well. Rogers at second, called safe, a double for Daniel Rogers, 2 in a row as he gets his second hit of the night. And Lundmark only able to make it as far as third, making it 12 hits now for the Big Sticks this ball game. And looking at the wrong roster there, Gunnar Hansen now up to bat for the Big Sticks. He's 2 for 2 tonight, looking to go a perfect 3 for 3 infield, nearing the infield turf here for the Pioneers, trying to prevent Lundmark from reaching home. First pitch, low and away, called ball 1. Again, a chance for the Big Sticks to re-extend this lead. The 1-0 down the middle, called strike 1. Evens the count up at 1-1 as McCollum still searching for those final 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-1 goes behind. Lundmark's going to risk it. He's going home. The tag not put down in time. A second wild pitch by a Pioneers pitcher allows a second run for the Big Sticks. Carson Lundmark now twice tonight able to reach on a wild pitch. Rogers advances to third to give the Big Sticks a 9-5 lead. In that third inning, it was the starting pitcher Narker on a wild pitch that allowed Lundmark to reach home. He was able to walk home that first time. Here, the Meade looked like he wanted to put the tag down himself. A 2-1 taken into right center field. Rogers has scored for the Big Sticks. Gunnar Hansen 3 for 3 as it's now once again a 5-run ball game, 10-5. The Big Sticks take another lead here against the Pioneers. 5-run lead, 13 hits for the Big Sticks tonight. Gunnar Hansen with 3 of them himself. 2 RBIs for Hansen tonight, as with 1 out still. Derek Calvillo into the batter's box. Again, Narker and McCollum both seeming to be unable to pitch around the Big Sticks. They're just making great contact with the ball. Scott was the one pitcher out of the 3 that was able to pitch around the Big Sticks. Still allowed 2 hits, but no runs across and 4 strikeouts of Big Sticks batters. But McCollum now onto the mound. First inning he pitches, he allows 2 runs across. The 0-1 swung on by Calvillo, a grounder to third, out of the glove of the third baseman Callahan. As it continues, an error there by Callahan allows both runners to stay on. As Hansen advances to second and Calvillo able to get on first. Keeps the inning going here. Could have been a potential 5-4-3 double play for the Pioneers, but instead no outs, and Alex Thurston up to bat for the Big Sticks. So we get a time called here. And the okay from the infield umpire, we're ready to go. The Big Sticks, once again, a chance to extend the lead. They've reached double digits already, 10-5 over the Pioneers. First pitch on Thurston, swung on. Thurston on that breaking ball, fouls it into himself to make it an 0-1 count. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Thurston, after fouling that one off, looking to get his first hit. The ball game, the 0-1. Misses low. Evens the count up at 1-1. He was walked and was able to score when he was walked. One of the 10 runs across for the Big Sticks. It's McCollum's 1-1. Swung on, fouled into the net behind by Thurston. Makes it a 1-2 count. Again, McCollum still looking for that second and third outs. Could get it with a double play. But could get an out here himself on the 1-2. It's Thurston. High fly ball into right center field. Tracking it back is Zerfus. He'll make the grab. Both runners tag up, or Calvillo will go back to first. But Hansen able to advance to third. Or rather, Rogers able to advance to third. Now the runners on the corners. And Sean D up to bat for the Big Sticks. Had that infield single the bottom of the fourth inning. Now with a chance to send another run in for the Big Sticks to make it an 11-5 ball game. First pitch by McCollum. Misses high. That'll make it the 1-0 count. Again, Hansen on third. Calvillo at first. 2 outs for Sean D. McCollum 1-0, called strike 1. As D watches that one go by, evens the count up. As we head to this top of the 7th inning. Big Sticks in great position to try and close this game out. The 1-1 swung on and missed. So McCollum again, another batter in a 1-2 count. And a chance to end the inning here, just surrendering 2 runs. McCollum gets the sign, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 ends the inning for the Big Sticks, but they're able to put 2 runs across to extend the lead back to 5, a 10-5 lead headed into the final 3 innings of play. We'll take a short break, but when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
At Genuine Physical Therapy, located inside.
At Justin Glass, they specialize in window replacement and repair while keeping the structure and safety of the vehicle intact. With over 20 years of experience, Justin Glass works with all insurance companies and have the best cash prices in town. Looking for something fun? Stop by next door and enjoy a round of golf and a beverage with your friends in their golf simulator.
Drive by the rest, then come to the best, Justin Glass.
Now more than ever, your safety depends on choosing the right body shop to repair your vehicle. Unfortunately, not every body shop makes the investment to stay current. The technicians at Legend Auto Body of Dickinson are certified in the latest auto body repair techniques. And we use eco-friendly Sikkens paint for the best possible finish on your vehicle. We're also certified with most major insurance companies to return your frame or finish back to its original condition. For a job done right, call Legend Auto Body today.
Digging it, the 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? Continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. The Big Sticks, 2 more runs in that bottom of the 6th inning, extend their lead once again, 10-5 now. So we head into the final 3 innings of play. 13 hits for the Big Sticks tonight. They've hit the ball well. Fragamini back onto the mound, surrendered 2 runs in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch here on Isaac Lopez, high and inside for ball 1. Again, if Fragamini can see out the rest of this ball game, be perfect. As Lopez didn't even look like he was ready for that pitch, but Fragomeni able to pitch a strike down the middle to make it a 1-1 count. Speeding it up, the 1-1. This one popped up in the infield, and that one will land foul. It's Fragomeni, Rogers, and Calvillo all giving chase to that one, but it lands harmlessly foul to make it a 1-2 count. Maybe Lopez wanted to call time there. But it looked like he just got set. He was just about to get set when that pitch came from Fragomeni. So a 1-2 count here on Lopez. Fragomeni's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fragomeni making it 2 strikeouts now for the first out of this top of the 7th inning. As it will be Shane Jamison. 1 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. Makes it now 6 batters struck out by the Big Sticks pitchers. First pitch by Fragomeni, called strike 1 inside on Jamison to make it an 0-1 count as he gets the strike call on that breaking ball. Fragomeni really going quick here, 0-1, fouled off behind by Jamison to make it an 0-2. And maybe that was a bit of an adjustment that Fragomeni made, as he is barely giving the Pioneers batters any time here. Is now slowing it down. His 0-2 pitch. Jamison holding off on that low and away pitch. Makes it a 1-2 count. On the first baseman. Once again, this time speeding it up. Low and away on the 1-2 by Fragomeni. Called ball 2, evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Zerfus on deck, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Fragomeni. Check with the infield umpire. Agrees with the call, and that'll make it 2 outs now in this top of the 7th inning. 2 strikeouts by Fragomeni. Now just 1 out remaining, and Alex Zerfus up to bat for the Pioneers. He's been on base once as he was walked and was able to get scored. One of the 5 runs for the Pioneers. Fragomeni, though, 2 straight strikeouts. First pitch called strike 1. Makes it an 0-1 count with 2 outs here. So again, 7 outs remaining. Another. He's just speeding it up. 0-2 count now for Fragomeni as he gets the swing and the miss of Zerfus. Fragomeni is already set on the mound here. And the minute Zerfus is ready, he pitches that ball, now slows it down. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Fragomeni. Ends the top of the 7th inning. Struts off the field. Making it now 4 strikeouts for Fragomeni as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. The Big Sticks just 6 outs away from claiming this first game of the series against the Pioneers. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
Make the most of your summer with a quick stop at Rosie's Food and Gas in South Dickinson. You'll find everything from live bait to lottery tickets. Pick up a hunting or fishing license, or even borrow a life jacket. Cool off with a for real ice cream shake, or pick up a snack on the way to the Big Sticks game. Rosie's Food and Gas, 1 block west of the Astoria Field in Dickinson.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity. It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency. Technology. I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op is me.
Sachs Motor Company and Sachs Customs now offer interior and exterior vehicle protection with Quantum ceramic coating and protection. Buy a new or used vehicle at Sachs Motor Company. Choose Quantum and get up to 5 years of protection on your purchase. Sachs Customs also offers protection packages for current vehicle owners. Protect against spills and stains in the interior and sun, bugs, grime, tree sap, and other contaminants on the outside of your vehicle. Keep your vehicle looking showroom clean. Ceramic coating. Another way Sachs goes the extra mile.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts by Logan Fragamini ends the top of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch done and over with. Back to some baseball. Bottom of the 7th, Alex Erlob, the leadoff batter for the Big Sticks. I believe we do have a drone flying above the ballpark here. As it makes its way up and over the ballpark. They're waiting for it to clear, as I don't know who's controlling it, but it's just kind of floating. Never liked drones, I'm not gonna lie. But with that out of the ballpark now, don't know what it was doing. Up and above, it returned to its owner. Now after a short break in the action, we'll get back into some baseball. As I said, Alex Erlob, the leadoff batter for the Big Sticks. 2 for 3 tonight, including that double, which sent both Dee and Thurston home. First pitch by McCollum. Misses, called ball 1. And the Big Sticks, behind that streak of three scored innings, the 2 runs in the bottom of the 2nd and 3rd. Erlob fouls this one off into his foot, makes it a 1-1 count. Then a bottom of the 4th 4-run inning. And once again, 2 more runs in the bottom of the 6th. If the Big Sticks have scored a run in an inning, they've added another one to it, giving them the 10-5 lead over the Pioneers. And again, 13 hits for the Big Sticks. The 1-1 from McCollum, swung on, fouled up and over the press box by Erlob. Makes it a 1-2 count. Again, the Pioneers only have 6 outs to try and answer the 5-run deficit they are currently facing. McCollum on the 1-2. Low outside, swing and a miss. Meade drop 3rd strike, throw to first in time. So McCollum able to get a strikeout to start things off here for the Pioneers. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. As we head to the top of the lineup here, Jake Brill. Again, Brill and Hansen both making their debuts for the Big Sticks. Hansen 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Brill 1 for 4, an RBI of his own off of the double which sent Sean D home. McCollum on the first pitch, high and inside, called ball 1 on that breaking ball. On deck for the Big Sticks, the 3 for 4 hitter, Carson Lundmark. McCollum's 1-0, low and away, can't get the swing off there by Brill. Gives Brill an advantage here, 2 balls and no strikes. It's Kobe Krenz getting some warm-up throws in the bullpen. 2-0, misses low for ball 3. Again today, the Big Sticks have looked dangerous with any runners on. For that matter, Sean D was just on first before 3 straight doubles by the Big Sticks in that bottom of the 4th inning as Erlob on the 3-0 swings and fouls that one over the net. Exits the ballpark to make it a 3-1 count on the third baseman. One out here. The 3-1 misses, called ball 4. That will put a man on with 1 out for the Big Sticks. Brill heads to first. And Carson Lundmark back up to bat. And Carson Lundmark with 2 doubles, an RBI, and a base hit. And has been 3 of the 10 runs across. If he's gotten on base, he's been able to score. With 1 out here, Brill at first. McCollum's first pitch. Swung on by Lundmark, a hefty swing. Makes an 0-1 count. It looked like Lundmark wanted that pitch. Again, 13 hits for the Big Sticks tonight, comparable to that 21 hit game that they had against the Fremont Moo in their 10-5 win. Have equaled that run total. There's 7 innings of play with just 13 hits. Score stands the same as that ball game, 10-5. But Lundmark.
Apparently there's a few people that are happy and they know it.
Down 0-1 in the count. Looking to add to the total of runs here. Brill goes 0-1, lifted over the third baseman. Callahan into left field, and that will be another double for Carson Lundmark. 3 doubles. Wasn't great contact, took it opposite field, but Callahan could not make the play. And now runners on second and third. Brill at third, Lundmark at second. And Austin Bunn up to bat, a double of his own. Last time he was up to bat. Looking to put the 11th and possibly 12th runs of the ball game on the board in the bottom of the 7th. The Big Sticks put up a run here and makes it just 2 innings that the Big Sticks have not scored. Bunn takes this grounder to short. The throw from Lopez to first goes wayward. 1 run across, and now Lundmark heads home, and they still haven't located the ball. Going to third now. Austin Bunn, another error from the Pioneers infield allows Austin Bunn to reach first, and both Brill and Lundmark to reach home. Bunn to third, as it's now a 12-5 ball game. Another inning where the Big Sticks put up 2 runs, making it only 2 innings that the Big Sticks haven't put up a run. As I said, the Big Sticks now with a 12-5 lead, and Bunn on third. A chance to extend it to a 13-5 lead. First pitch by McCollum on Rogers, misses outside for ball 1. As you know, Rogers hit that solo home run in the bottom of the 3rd inning after Lundmark reached on a wild pitch. And again, Lundmark, each time he's gotten on, he's been sent home. The 1-0 misses low for ball 2. It's now McCollum needing 2 outs, struggling to deal with this onslaught of hits. It's crazy. Lundmark, 4 hits today, accounts for 4 of the 14 hits. 4 runs, he accounts for 4 of the 12 runs. A third of the runs have been Lundmark coming across. And so now a 3-0 count on Rogers. Again, Bunn still on third. McCollum, his 3-0. Inside, called strike 1. Rogers was ready to flip the bat. Back to the Big Sticks dugout, but the lefty will have to get back in the box to face a 3-1 pitch from McCollum on that strike call. McCollum's 3-1. Rogers fouls this one into the net just before the Big Sticks dugout, and now, after a 3-0 count, now a full count on Daniel Rogers. Rogers 2 for 4 tonight, obviously the home run, but also a base hit as well. 3-2 pitch, high and outside, ball 4, just takes a couple pitches, but Rogers is able to go to first on that pitch. So runners on the corners, as it will be the 3 for 3 hitter, Hansen, entering the box for the Big Sticks. Again, the error from Lopez allows 2 runs across. His throw took Jamison off the bag and went wayward. First pitch after the walk by McCollum, called strike 1. Hansen watches it go by. Hansen 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs today. The 0-1. Low outside corner, called strike 2. As that puts Hansen in an 0-2 hole. Again, this top of the lineup is just so dangerous. 4 for 5 Lundmark, 2 for 4 Rogers, and 3 for 3 Hansen. 0-2. Hansen able to get a tip on that ball, fires it back against the boards. Double play would end the inning here for the Big Sticks. Colum on the 0-2. Swung on that low pitch, foul tipped by Hansen. As if McCollum's gonna get an out here, Hansen looks like he's gonna make him earn it. 2 foul balls in a row. Again, through just 1 1/3 inning pitched. McCollum all the way up to 46 pitches. That's gonna beckon Meade to go out and talk to McCollum. Again, no one's warming up in the Pioneers bullpen. It's McCollum and Meade's meeting about 30 to 45 seconds before both of them head back. Talking over what Meade wants to see from McCollum here on the 0-2. Hansen trying to keep his first appearance for the Big Sticks perfect, trying to go 4 for 4. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, swing and a foul tip. Went into the glove of Meade, will be a strikeout for the second out of the inning. So not going to be a perfect appearance from Hansen. 3 for 4 now, but he's done plenty for the Big Sticks. As it will be Derek Calvillo, who's been struck out twice tonight, and looking for his first hit of the ball game. McCollum's first pitch misses. Again, a wild pitch. That one's going to allow Rogers to advance to second. Not going to send Bunn home from third on another wild pitch. That would have made it 3 wild pitches. Counted up, 4 of the Big Sticks runs have been able to score off of either an error or a wild pitch. It's the 1-0 from McCollum. Inside, swung on, taken past the Big Sticks dugout. A hot shot grounder. Evens the count up 1-1. Again, the Big Sticks hitting tonight has been ruthless. It doesn't matter where the base runners are, they've been able to send him home. As the 1-1, high pitch, swung on and missed by Calvillo to put him in a 1-2 hole. Again, the Pioneers have had opportunities, like I said, hearkening back to that top of the second inning where they had the bases loaded and no outs. Only put up 1 run. The third inning, runners on the corners and no outs, only 1 run. Combs 1-2, crack down the third base line. Callahan with the throw to first. No error this time for the third out of the inning, but again, 2 runs put up by the Big Sticks in this bottom of the 7th inning makes it a 12-5 ball game. And with that, we will take a short break. When we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Clogged or slow-moving drains are no match for Josh and his licensed techs at Unplugged Drain Cleaning of Dickinson. They provide 24-hour service to solve all your sewer problems, using only the best equipment along with the latest drain camera technology to resolve issues while maintaining the integrity of your pipes. They take pride in thoroughly explaining your options, providing free estimates and great service, and making sure your issues are resolved permanently. Contact Unplugged Drain Cleaning at 701-290-9737 or online at unpluggeddrains.com.
If you're looking for a home loan or want to refinance your existing loan, the single smartest thing you can do is go to a credit union like Western Cooperative. We make it easy, you make it home. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union. If you've never been with a credit union before, perhaps it's time you found out all the things you've been missing. Stop in at Western Cooperative Credit Union and all will be revealed. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. As I said, 6 outs for the Pioneers to try and mount a 7-run comeback against the Big Sticks, with the Big Sticks looking to start off the series a bit different from the first time these two teams squared off, trying to start off the series opener with a win. They're behind 14 hits and 12 runs across. They are in fantastic position to do so, as Fragamini 3 straight strikeouts last time he was on the mound in the top of the 7th inning. And again, it was that cadence. He was going very quick against the Pioneers batters. This will be Ryan Callahan, first pitch, called strike 1, outside corner. It's the beer batter, Ryan Callahan, again fast, 0-1. Called strike 2. It's Fragamini. Man, he's just been pitching great these in the last inning, and now looks to continue it fast. 0-2. Can't get the strike call, high outside corner. Makes it a 1-2 count. PK Walsh on deck. Fragamini, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Beer batter strikes out for the first out of the top of the 8th inning. Fragamini now with 5 strikeouts out of 10 batters, and man, player of the game. It's sometimes difficult in a loss, but in a big win like this, it's going to be difficult. Already, Fragamini, first pitch on PK Walsh. Hits PK Walsh, and he'll move to first, so the strikeout streak for Fragamini is over, but he gets 4 in a row. Double play will end the inning for the Pioneers here in the top of the 8th. PK Walsh at first. And it's going to be the 7-batter, Tyler Mead. Fragamini, runner at first. First pitch, swung on, this hits a third. 5-4, throw to first. Almost in time. Tie goes to the runner in those situations, so the fielder's choice out at second, as Mead is able to reach first. As that will bring up Jason Luke, the left fielder, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Fragamini needing 1 more out. First pitch, hit ball into right field. Lundmark only having to move a couple steps before he catches that one for the third out of the inning. Retires the side and gives the Pioneers just one more chance in the top of the 9th inning. Big Sticks up 12-5 big over the Western Nebraska Pioneers in game 1 of this 5-game series. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
If you have a ding, give me a ring. Western Dent fixes minor dents without painting. Visit our shop or call us for mobile service. For a free estimate, call Western Dent in Dickinson at 260-2803, your paintless dent repair specialist.
Are you ready for summer fun and adventure? Spend an exciting time at Badlands Ministries just south of Medora, where you'll grow in faith and have the time of your life. For over 90 years, Badlands Ministries has provided a safe place for people of all ages and denominations to experience Christ's love. Take a leap of faith and enjoy the many activities from ropes courses, fun Bible studies, crazy games, hiking, swimming, campfires, songs, skits, and more. Call or go to badlandsministries.org. See you at camp.
And we are back here into the bottom of the 8th inning, potentially the last time we'll see the Big Sticks bat against the Western Nebraska Pioneers, up 12-5 in game 1 of this series. And the Pioneers beat the Big Sticks 14-9 in the second game of the first series against the Big Sticks, and the Big Sticks getting a bit of revenge here, a 12-5 win over the, or a 12-5 lead over the Pioneers, as it will be Alex Thurston up to bat for the Big Sticks to lead things off once again for the Big Sticks. And the Big Sticks just 3 outs away from claiming the first of 5 games. First pitch, low, called strike 1 on Thurston. Makes it an 0-1 count for the leadoff batter. Alex Thurston 0 for 3 today. (0-1) misses outside, evens the count up. Ball and a strike here. Sean D on deck for the Big Sticks. And Alex Erlob, the 3 batters due up in this bottom of the 8th inning as McCollum looks to keep the lead just to 7. The 1-1. Thurston, a nice hit ball down the left field line, and that will stay fair over the fence. A ground rule double for Alex Thurston. As he gets his first hit of the ball game, connects well with that pitch. Able to keep it fair, so Sean D now up to bat for the Big Sticks. Runner on second and no outs. As it looks like the Big Sticks, after that series against the Gem City Bison, which they won 5 out of these 6, including a 3-game win streak heading into this ball game, to extend the lead from 7 to 8. First pitch on D, swung on, a slow chopper back to the mound. McCollum on the throw to first in time. Thurston advances to third, but with 1 out now. As D grounds out, so it will be Alex Erlob, 2 for 4 tonight. He's in that bottom of the second inning, his 2-run double, or a 2 RBI double, gave the Big Sticks the 2-1 lead. First pitch, too far inside on Erlob, called ball 1. But again, the Big Sticks in the top of the second inning did go down 1-0, but after that bottom of the second, haven't looked back. So the Pioneers did tie it up in the third, but behind that 2-run bottom of the third inning, the Big Sticks have held the lead since then. McCollum trying to prevent Thurston from reaching home. This one hammered down the third base line. Callahan going to settle for the easy out at first for the second out of the inning, but Thurston cross home plate to make it 13-5 now in favor of the Big Sticks. So another run, and if the game weren't to go into the bottom of the ninth inning, 6 of the 8 innings that the Big Sticks have been at bat, they have put a run up. As we will, with 2 outs, go to the top of the lineup is Jake Brill. Now up to bat for the Big Sticks. First pitch outside, called strike 1 on the center fielder. Brill 1 for 4 today. An RBI double, and has been cross home plate twice as he was walked. 0-1 from McCollum. Can't get the strike call. Evens the count up, 1-1. But again, think about the postseason again. Don't like looking that far ahead, but matters who's hot at the right time. So that 1-1 pitch gets the strike call to make it a 1-2 on Brill. It matters who's hot at the right time. The Big Sticks are able to end the season only losing, let's say, 1 or 2 games against the Pioneers and then against the Sasquatch, claiming the same thing. 1 or 2 of those, or only losing 1 or 2 of those games. They're going to go into the postseason with some extra momentum. As McCollum does get the 1-2 swing and the miss off Brill, and that will end the bottom of the 8th inning. 13-5, Thurston sent home on the fielder's choice. Gives the Big Sticks a 13-5 lead, headed to the top of the 9th. We will take a short break, and when we come back, more Big Sticks baseball.
After the game, stop by Blue 42 Grill and Bar and top off the evening with a burger and beer. Blue 42 is a great place to meet your friends after the Big Sticks game. Try one of our 24 rotating beers we have on tap, and while we specialize in handcrafted burgers, our appetizers are out of this world. Log on to blue42grill.com for a complete menu and to see what beers we have on tap. Blue 42 Grill and Bar, located in historic downtown Dickinson. See you after the game.
We share the same frustrations. And the same things make us proud. We witnessed their first smile together. We are here for you when you need us most. CHI St. Alexius Health. Imagine better health.
One of the kids asked, "Why are you helping us?" It just made me realize that this is why I'm doing it. Because of that question right there, we're going to be working with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital.
We don't just want to be the face of something, we want to get involved and do good things for other people because it makes you feel good.
From day one, Choice Bank has been extremely excited to partner with us. When you have partners and people that are that committed to what you're doing, that's when you have success, and that's when you are able to help more people and make a difference.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. The Big Sticks 3 outs away from a 13-5 win over the Pioneers in the first of 5 games of this series. As I said, just needing those 3 outs to see the end of this ball game. And hopefully a good post-game interview from Coach Cam Johnson to follow. First pitch by Fragamini. Misses inside, called ball 1. Again, the batters due up. That 1-0 gets the strike call outside. Hom currently up to bat. Then top of the lineup, Eric Smelko and Isaac Lopez. The 3 batters due up. Fragomeni on the 1-1. This one, slow roller, can't get the dive. Fragomeni, bare hand throw by Thurston in time for the first out of the inning. Alex Thurston, tip of the cap to you out there. A nice play by Thurston for the first out of the inning. Once again, Fragomeni came in, gave up the 2 runs in the top of the 6th inning, but since then, 3 1/3 inning pitch, 5 strikeouts, no hits and no runs after that top of the 6th. Smelko up to bat, first pitch called strike 1. Outside part of the plate, and we'll see if Fragomeni continues that cadence. Quick, not letting Smelko get set. Does it here, the 0-1. Can't get the strike call, outside for ball 1. Infield shift by the Big Sticks. Erlaw playing short, shift to the right. Thurston just behind second. Fragomeni's 1-1. Swung on. This one will leave the ballpark, a high fly ball. That one will land, seeming to be miles outside of the stadium. Making the count 1-2. One more strike for Fragomeni for the second out. 1-2. Opposite is going to be a tough throw from Erlob. The throw won't be in time. Quick Smelko there, able to beat the shift and get on first. So runner on now, because that makes it 8 hits on the night for the Pioneers. Smelko with 1 out, able to get on. That brings up Isaac Lopez. Double play ends the ball game. A little bit of a 6-4-3 wouldn't hurt the Big Sticks. First pitch by Fragomeni, swing and a miss. Fragomeni looks to do it himself here. Looking to make it 4 innings pitched. And again, only 2 pitchers used by the Big Sticks. Fragomeni 0-1. Inside. That one hits Lopez on the 0-1 on that breaking ball. Pitch just a bit too far inside for Fragomeni, and that puts a runner on first and second. Smelko at second, Lopez at first. As now it will be Shane Jamison trying to get a late rally here. The Pioneers will need 8 runs to try and send this thing to the bottom of the 9th. Potentially extras, so they're going to have to execute to perfection here. Fragomeni's first pitch, swung on, and they do it here. That one into center field. They're going to hold up Smelko at third. And on the round, it looked like Smelko wanted to try and go home, but a nice throw from the outfield by Brill prevents it. Bases loaded now, 1 out for Fragomeni as he looks to get out of this ball game, keeping it at an 8-run lead for the Big Sticks. After grounded out to Thurston at short, the next 3 batters have all been able to get on. Bases loaded, 1 out. Fragomeni's first pitch. Foul tipped on that inside pitch by Alex Zerfus. Makes it an 0-1 count. Zerfus 0 for 3, was walked and has been struck out by Fragomeni. Ryan Callahan on deck. 0-1. Gets the strike call, and nice breaking ball by Fragomeni makes it an 0-2 count. Jaden Singleton now in right field in place of Carson Lundmark. It's the 0-2. Swung on, hit into the net behind home plate to make it stay at an 0-2 count. So again, one of the things Coach Cam Johnson preaches is having fun on the diamond, and the Big Sticks have done so perfectly here. 0-2 by Fragomeni, too far outside. Makes it a 1-2 count on Jamison. or Zerfus, my apologies. That 1-2, called strike 3. Gets Zerfus looking for the second out of the top of the 9th inning. Now Ryan Callahan, who's found the most success against the Big Sticks pitching tonight off of Greenberg and Fragomeni. He's 2 for 4 and is one of the 5 runs across. Fragomeni's first pitch hit into left field, escapes the infield, 1 run scores, and that's what all it'll be limited to. Smelko heads home, so that makes it a 13-6 ball game. Still in favor of the Big Sticks, but bases loaded. So once again, Ryan Callahan now 3 for 5 and an RBI to his name. It'll be PK Walsh now up to bat. Big Sticks just need 1 out to finish this game off. First pitch by Fragomeni, a nice breaking ball. Taken foul above the net and exiting over the concourse to make it an 0-1 count. Fragomeni on the 0-1, once again speeding it up, takes that up over the Pioneers dugout in an 0-2 count. Fragomeni's already set on the mound. Before Walsh is even set in the box, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fragomeni, another strikeout. 7 strikeouts for Fragomeni, and the Big Sticks claim the first game of this series against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. 13-6, 13 runs for the Big Sticks, 15 hits and 1 error. And for the Pioneers, 6 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. With that, we will take a short break, and when we come back, we'll get a post-game interview with Coach Cam Johnson. But with that, like I said, short break. Don't go anywhere. More Big Sticks baseball on the way.
It's been a difficult year for some of us, and Consolidated is here to help by providing the affordable connectivity program to qualifying customers. If anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits, Consolidated may be able to reduce your current broadband bill by up to $30 a month. Visit acpbenefit.org to learn more and to see if you qualify. Consolidated. Reach the world from here.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing.
To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
I wonder how much my car is worth. I just don't drive it anymore.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
I'm tired of my old car. I just want something different.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
What about boats and campers?
Dan Porter Motors will buy it. Now, for a limited time, Dan Porter Motors will give you the most for your car, boat, pickup, camper, motorcycle, jet ski, tractor. You get the picture. Just stop in, give them the keys, and they'll write you a check. It's that simple. See Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
Big Boy Toys.
It's more than an international nonprofit organization. The Fraternal Order of Eagles is all about people helping people. They donate more than $10 million a year to local communities, fundraisers, charities, and more. On the local level, the Eagles Club of Dickinson has been serving the community since 1940. They offer lunch specials Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. They also specialize in banquets, weddings, anniversaries, benefits, and more. Not a member yet? Stop down and visit them today. The Eagles Club in Dickinson. Call 701-483-3561.
Welcome to the 2021-2022 school year at Dickinson State University.
The DSU Heritage Foundation is excited to bring the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund to the DSU campus.
The Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund is comprised of your general and sport-specific giving, named scholarships, advertising, sponsorship of athletic programs, endowments, and program greatest needs support. Made possible by you, the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund and the DSU Heritage Foundation will award over $700,000 in athletic support for the 2021-2022 school year.
Donate to the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund today.
Visit us online at dsuheritagefoundation.org and help support Blue Hawk athletes in the classroom, in competition, and in our community.
Come soar with the Hawks.
And we are back here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust Ballpark. The Big Sticks 13-5 win over the Western Nebraska Pioneers in the first game of the series. Coach Cam, all cylinders tonight, pitching and batting. They're doing a great job. There's Jason right here with Gunner. Just talk about the performance tonight. What a great first game to the end of the home regular season.
Yeah, you know, I told these guys today, like, you know, we only have 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 home games left, and just to really enjoy them, to soak it in, because, you know, again, we have the best fans. Like, these guys deserve to have fun moments like this, and so there's no other way to go out than putting on a show. So firing on all cylinders today. Got a couple new guys here today. They put on a show for everybody, and so did everybody, man. It was a fun team win.
Was talking about Logan coming in for Braxton. It was good to see Braxton get those 5 innings pitched back under his belt. But Logan, I believe it was 7 strikeouts that he had tonight. Talking about him, he just seems like anytime he gets on the mound, he has that potential to keep going and just finish the game out.
Yeah, the kid takes care of his body very well, so he's able to eat up a lot of innings for us, and not just eat them up, but be very effective. So he's been one of our best bullpen arms all summer, not just, you know, in this month or last month, all summer. He's been super consistent. We know we can count on him, and so Logan Fragamini's fun to watch pitch, man.
And one more question for you. Like you said, last home series here in front of the crowd before we get into the playoffs. It was a great showing tonight, but anything you want to say to the fans at home to get them to come out and support these last 4 games?
Yeah, I mean, these guys have done a lot all summer, you know, to put us in a position where we're at. And so, you know, there's no better way to send these guys off than having a packed house these next 4 games for them.
Thanks, Coach Camp, for joining us. We'll move it over. New boy here, got the belt, first game of his season with the Big Sticks. 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, a walk, and you said steal as well.
Two stolen bases. That's a pretty big deal for myself, being a catcher. I don't really move like that, but today I had it, I guess. So hopefully I don't get thrown out tomorrow. Otherwise, that'd be unfortunate.
But today, great performance from you. First, did you have any jitters about coming out here in front of the crowd, or was it just kind of all natural? You just wanted to have a great debut with the Big Sticks?
Yeah, it was just all natural. I wanted to keep it simple for sure. I'm usually an average hitter, and what that means is just a lot of base hits. So today I just wanted to keep it simple and just go out there, get my base hits, see what happens. And I had a couple two infield hits. Then I finally barreled up the last one there. So that was really good. We haven't. I was in the car for 10 hours yesterday with my buddy Jake Brill, the center fielder today. So we were a little bit jet lagged, but we still came out and we're ready to go. So,
and as going forward, you'll be with us the rest of the season until the playoffs. Coming in, like I said, it's just got to be difficult for you because that jet lag could get to you at some points. And, you know, a new group of guys, you do know some of them, but new group of guys, how has it been meshing with the team just in this short time that you've been here?
I mean, it's been really easy. All the guys are great. I mean, obviously, the buddy I came down here with, Jake Brill, he's actually been a good buddy of mine ever since I was 8 years old, and ever since he was about the size of our little host kids. So I mean, it's been awesome. I mean, we've only been here today, but I mean, we're ready to go for the rest of the season. So,
and I always ask this of the player of the game, especially a debut. Who is someone either on the field tonight or just someone in your life that helped you get this belt and helped you really develop as a baseball player?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta play it safe and just go with my pops. He's always been there. He's always been my coach and stuff like that. He encourages the right things and always make sure my head's in the right place. And obviously, it was coming out here and being able to play for the boys. So,
love it. Well, Gunnar, thank you for joining us here. You can go celebrate with your teammates. 13-5 win for the Big Sticks in the first of 5 games at home against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. We'll be back again tomorrow. The day after that, you get the gist. 6:20 tomorrow, the Big Sticks in Game 2 against the Western Nebraska Pioneers as they look to make it a 5-game win streak in the last 5 games. But that'll do it. I'd like to thank everyone at Consolidated who makes this possible. I'd like to thank all of you for watching at home. And as always, Luke Stara here. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.